All right. Good morning, everybody. If you can hear me, and if I sound all right, if you don't mind hitting that number one, that would be fantastic. Again, if you can hear me, and if I sound all right audio-wise, hit that number one. Hoover Trucking, the man. Bradley. Congrats on your morning, Bradley. Kyle. All right. Self-made project. Very good. Greg. Perfect. All right, just very quickly before we hop in, for those of you that watch this in the archive, first off, thank you. If you want to have something to continue to watch, though, then you got to help support the stream. This is totally viewer supported, no sponsorships, nothing like that. And you can support it by code CLAY, all caps, with any of these prop firms I use. I recommend Take Profit Trader. I think they're the best in the business, but these other prop firms are out there too. So like I said, if you want to help support the stream, ensure that you continue to have something to watch in the archive, then yeah, code CLAY, any of these prop firms is a great way to make sure that happens. All right. There we go. All right, well, let's get this party officially started here. So, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, March 4th. The year is 2026, and we have ourselves another very eventful morning. A lot of movement. Got to be careful of your position size. And one of those days where, again, and I think it'll probably remain this way as long as all the Iran stuff continues on, where if you lost some accounts today, I can understand. I can see why. Not exactly what I would consider slow movement out there. So yes, if you lost an account today, like I said, I'm not saying to laugh about it, but also don't beat yourself up too hard about it. But hopefully everybody is off to a good start. As a reminder, hit that like button if you have not yet. If you've been here before and you know you're going to enjoy, then first reminder, hit the like button. We're going to keep trying for that 400 like mark. So hit that like button and let's just keep this creeping upwards. If you've never been here before, welcome. No need to hit the like button. I understand you have no idea if you're going to enjoy. But yeah, if you have been here before, then yeah, hit that like button. How are all your days going, though? Remind me at 11. I'll talk about my day real quick. More so just, I guess it's technically would be a sales pitch in a roundabout way, but I just think it's the power of surrounding yourself with quality traders. That's more so the get-go, but I guess it is technically a sales pitch too for the private community. But anyways, remind me at 11 a.m. Why do I keep seeing myself buffering? Come on now, internet. All right, my internet is definitely being shaky. I see drop frames right now. I don't know if you're hearing me. I'm watching the buffer. So yeah, my internet right now is being sketchy. I'm aware it's buffering. I'm aware. Come on. Let's see if it wants to. Well, that's a great start to the stream. I don't think I have no idea why it would be doing this. Yes. I know that I keep freezing. And it's very frustrating. Come on, internet. Let me run a speed test. All right, let's see what the... Oh, yeah. Well, we're off to a great start. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to reset the modem. I don't know if that would be... Hello? 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 Is anyone here? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? If you can hear me, if anybody's here, can you type something in the chat box? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Maybe I have to refresh the screen. Let me try that. Okay, all right, I just needed to refresh my screen. Okay, I think we are back. That's the thing with fiber. Man, reboots seem to work, but holy smokes. It takes a while. Yeah, I can see the messages. Okay. All right, I got to get logged back in here. So bear with me a second. Thank you for all of you that hung around. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Your patience, like I said, it means a lot. So thank you. All right, enough with the pleasantries and the sappiness. Let's see if we can get this going here. All right, I guess take two. That would. I promise. I was like, oh man, and I think if you've been here before, you'd understand why I would probably be thinking about getting along there, pull back to the 21 EMA. But that move right there was tricky. That was very tricky for longs, looking like it was curling back up, and then for that to be a big solid red candle. Maybe people survived it, but anyways, all right, we're all back. Well, Bradley, you know about my day. You experienced the situation, you dent. You were in the... Did you not see me and Hyper? All right. So my day, very quickly. Where are we at? Time. I don't even know what the timestamp will be on this because everything is all messed up because of the outage. But anyways, very quickly, this is where I say, when you surround yourself with quality traders, it can be profitable. Not because you blindly follow, but because there's just... actually, I need to be... No. I'll just bring this over real quick. So on the private community, right there. So I posted a trade plan up here about this trend line break. I was giving a bunch of commentary right here. And then Hyper, and he's in the... I don't know if he's here right now, but Hyper Sniper, I'm going to brag on him because he said it publicly, so I don't feel bad about it. But last year in prop firm payouts got, I think, over $220,000. So in other words, that doesn't mean I'm going to blindly follow the guy, but I'm certainly, he's a student of my mentorship from years ago. So I know we're kind of cut from the same cloth, but he knows what he's doing, okay? So when he says still could work Clay Trader, personally think it's going to shoot straight up at open. So I'm like, okay, if this dude is saying, hey, he thinks my game plan is still in mind. If he thinks that it could shoot up at open, well then I'm gonna keep confident in things. And you know what? Hyper Sniper was right, because if you were here at the open, this thing definitely shot up at the open, and that is where that all came from, right there. Big upwards move. I mean, I can't remember. I mean, we're talking what, 80? Or was it a 100-point open candle in this day? Yeah, over 100-point range opening candle. So he was right. Not only did it shoot, it shot up, it went up. I trusted my trade plan, and then I used kind of his analysis, his thought process to build even more confidence into what I was looking to do, and it worked out very, very nicely. So that is the benefit of, I would say, being part of a community. It is not so you can just blindly follow people, but as I always talk about, independent thinking, right? Independent thinking. 9-minute mark. Thank you, Nathan. So that is where that came from. Just was looking for that trend line break. And then when it started to drop down, he's like, I don't know. I think it's going to shoot up. And boom, he was right. So, yeah, just kind of good teamwork there. Again, not me blindly following, but me being an independent thinker and me agreeing, finding confidence in what he was saying. So I don't know if Hyper's even here right now. I think he goes by Mark in here. Mark, are you in here? Either way, thank you, Mark. Appreciate your commentary on that one. And just, so there we go. That was my day right there. It happened very quickly. I mean, like I said, that opening 2 minutes was, over 100-point range. And if you're new to futures, 100 points is crazy. It's plenty of, let me put it this way. It's plenty of movement to pull out some quality trades. So there we go. I'm still a little flustered from the internet outage, but viewers seem to have recovered quickly. I mean, we're already at 65 likes. So I don't know. Like, it's... Hey, Afraje is here. Good to see you. I need to change my YouTube screen name to match my community name. Yeah, that always helps. That would help quite a bit. So, anyways. How are all your days going, though? Green, I think I already asked this, and then we started to have the internet issues. But how are your days going? Green, red, terrible, great, best day ever, worst day ever, passed an account, blew an account, got a payout. Where are your days at right now? Small red. Well, that's no big deal then. Brian, good risk management. Tim, good. Up 20-ish. As long as that's with good habits, and that's what matters most. Big green. Green. Good to go. Final got on track, but took a while. Hey, later than up 1,200. Nice. Blew an eval. Passed evaluation. Just hit all targets. All right, thumper. Like I was saying earlier, if this is one of these days where if you blew an account, I mean, I get it. I mean, since Monday, this has been very volatile action where it doesn't take a lot, right? This pullback here, you can be like, oh, okay, yeah, buy that pullback. And I'm not saying you can't survive it, but this pullback here from where it started at, let's just call it 50 down to right there, that's like a 45-point pullback. 45, again, on a normal day, okay, yeah, pull back right here, curl back up, but depending on your position size, a 45-point, let's just call it a 30-point pullback. 30-point pullback is enough to kick you in the face. Or if for us gentlemen out there, kick you somewhere else. Just rolling out of bed. Come on. So, all right. Well, we're starting to get maybe kind of, sort of a rising wedge. I wouldn't, yeah, that's not enough for me to really put it in, official yellow trend line, but I want to see how it behaves around this 21 EMA. Last time I got down here, you can see it did a good job of, it wasn't perfect, but just the general area provided some support. Do not need a whole lot of size today, so try to keep it moderate. Might be too high to go long. Yeah, it might be. Good things there's stop losses. Because I agree. Maybe it is too high to go long. Sitting in my hands today. Hit eval levels on 4 accounts. Nice. Good job. All right, here we go. Approaching. And then these trades were all from like last night. after hours action has been really fantastic. I would say a very more so controlled. In some ways, I'm not going to say that the like during the day hours is too fast, but it's pretty close to being too fast because like little movements are still like 15, 20 points. But like after hours, and when I say after hours, I mean from basically 6 p.m. at the open until 9:30 a.m. at the open of the New York Stock Exchange. I mean, there's nice movement out there. I took what you told me a week or two ago. Thanks, man. Storm, honestly, your name looks vaguely familiar, but I'd be a liar if I said I remembered what I told you a week ago or a week or two ago. But I'm glad whatever I told you is I'm assuming you're even talking to me. All right, here we go. Maybe at the 21. Let's see it. Okay, I'm in. See if we can get a little bit of a bounce off this area. Come on. Or is it just not? Oh, buying these pullbacks. I am just not. I would love that statistic on the live stream. Buying pullbacks. It's got to be like a 30% win rate. It is so bad. I constantly am apparently buying these backside of the moves. I need to just wait for confirmation on these ones. Why are you still holding? Well, I do have plenty of room on the day, so I'm willing to give this thing a little bit more wiggle room, but like if I say I'm about to buy a pullback, take that as a sign to get short. Buying pullbacks has made me want to quit. Well, for me, I wish I could say it was just these past couple of weeks, but good. All right, this is another nice area over here on the 5-minute. We have the pivot point, that dotted brown line, and we have the 21 EMA. They're basically right at the same level. We also have this low right here. So kind of like a triple whammy of support. Does not mean it'll bounce, but it's got my eye. It's got my eye, which I guess per the logic, that means that's going to be a great short point. So everybody load up on the shorts because I'm about to get long there. No, I just take payouts. I don't build buffer. Because even if I build and have a couple $1,000 buffer, as somebody told me, ask yourself this question, Clay. How bad does it get when you go on tilt? Is a couple $1,000 going to save you? And I'm like, nope. And, having $3,000, $4,000 of buffer on a bad day of tilt is not going to save me. So he's like, okay, well then just take the payouts. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. I like that logic. So I'm not saying that building buffer is bad, but ask yourself, when you go on tilt, when you lose your mind and the day gets bad, like how bad does it get? And ask yourself, okay, is that extra few $1,000s going to actually save me in my account, or is everything still going to get roasted? If you're like, yeah, it'll probably still be roasted, then hey, just take the $2,000, $3,000. Again, I'm not saying that is a universal rule. I'm saying I think that's a very good way of looking about it, asking yourself the question, how bad does it get when I go on tilt? All in? Okay, yeah. Then it sounds like you might want to just take the payouts. Again, not a universal rule. Maybe you're somebody that goes on tilt, but you're very quick at realizing it, at doing damage control, at pulling yourself out of tilt. So you're like, no, I think that $2,000 or $3,000 gives me enough time to kind of pull myself out of the tailspin. But me, I'm just going to take the money. If my day is bad, it's totally bad. Yeah. or out of the blue move. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, very good point. Or like Todd says, just this is futures where something just spikes. And even on those crazy spikes, yeah, he's right. That extra buffer is still not going to save it. So good point. Even if you're behaving and Trump tweets something, or I don't know, just one of those price movements happen. Well, Clay, I put in stops. Okay, well that might save you, but there can be slippage and stuff like that. So, oh, now you're going to bounce back up, you dirty rat. Well, let's see what it wants to do. I still feel a little just not. Man, I guess the reboot happened, or I'm sorry, the reboot worked. So maybe I just have to get in the habit every week or so. Who else has fiber? Like, does anybody else here with fiber internet? It's still relatively new to me. I don't know, 6-7 months now. But should I be like just rebooting everything every couple weeks? Because it seems like that's just all it was. It just needed to be rebooted. Oh, really? Well, that's scary. Once a week, my fibers. Okay. Well, I wouldn't say that my fiber sucks or anything like that, but you do what? Okay. Please, everybody, be specific. Be specific. Fiber should be stable, but in your case, rebooting may be necessary. Sometimes the company can reboot it from their end and it's better. I never reboot mine. Okay. I have Verizon. I reboot once every 2 to 3 months. 18 fiber. Okay. No, I have, I don't even know. Kinetic? I have fiber, but don't need to reboot. Yeah, that was a weird thing. Like, I went on this multi-month run where, like, 0 issues. But then, like, this past month, it's just getting goofy on me. Okay, you do it once every few months. Force, but a reboot is only... Okay, well, maybe it's the router device that needs to be rebooted. I don't know. Yep. So all I know is that that seemed to be the issue because that's the problem. Man, it takes a good 10 minutes to get everything back online. It seemed like cable, it'd be a lot quicker, but yeah, that's true. I should just go back to 56K modem. All right. 36. All right, I'm going for a long down at that green line. Between all this stuff on the 2-minute and the 5-minute, does not mean that it's going to work out, but I'm certainly willing to take a swing at it. Yeah, 14. Is that where it started off, was 14.4? All I remember, I just remember the 56K. If there is something smaller than that, I do not remember that. All right, here we go. Maybe kind of, sort of. Come on. Oh, I didn't realize it started off that low. You're jumping in now, and then where's your stop at, Stormgy? I don't trust it. This is one where it seems like I'm going to get filled here, and then it's going to drop down here, and I'm going to be able to play the game. Man, had I just waited and stuck with my original trade plan, I would not be underwater right now, and I'd be getting the entry point that I actually wanted. So I want to avoid that. I've been there too many times. But hey, maybe you guys are all right. Like, no, Clay, I'm hopping in right now. Hindsight will be our judge. We'll see if that was the right decision or not to hype in right now. Or see if this is going to give a way better entry point. But hey, like I said, to be fair, maybe I should be getting it right now because it's going to head up, and then I'll sit here down, and I'll be sitting down here and watching the balloon float away. Not seeing this run up. Yeah, well, if it gets there, I don't really need it to run up anything crazy. Like, I'm not looking for multiple hundreds of points. I'll take a run up of, 20, 30 points. That'd be nice. I can work with that. Out of curiosity, how long does it say the stream has been going for you guys, because I just let everything running. So on my end it says 35 minutes, but I know 35 minutes is not the actual time that. So I wonder how YouTube parses that out. How long does it say the stream's been going for you guys? It says 35 minutes. Maybe the YouTube just 25. Yeah, 25. That would make sense. 26, 25. Why is it always Sokol? Sokol, did you do that on purpose to do your like typical troll? Oh, there's Mark. All right, so Mark, for those of you that were here at the 9-minute mark where I talked about my day, Mark is the guy I was talking about. He's the one that helped give me some confidence in that trade. I refresh mine, say 35-minute also. Okay. Stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm trying to stick to the plan, Robert. I appreciate the encouragement. Although right now, I think Stormgy, someone was like, I'm getting long right here. I'll gladly take a commission. Well, you know how I pay. Stell Twinkies or hugs, so you just let me know. Here comes the big push. Stormgy, have we... Okay, so you've been here before. Yes, I'm having... I think we butted heads already by the way you conduct yourself. Speaking as though you're some sort of prophet. The name is sounding more and more familiar. Yep, Darcy Powers activated. You can't make this stuff up. To be fair, he didn't say what direction. He said, here comes the big push. He maybe meant the big push down. I don't know. So let's be fair. That it's technically an unfalsifiable statement he made. Yeah, I'm assuming he meant here comes the big push down. So good job. I guess good call. Because if he meant it up, then Darcy effect is a real life thing. I'm going short based on Darcy effect. Well, if you did go on short based on Darcy effect when he made that comment up here, you are doing very, very well. You're up over 20 points now. You know, I haven't even looked at oil. Did oil come down? Can't say I've paid much attention. Still have my buy order down here. No, silver's back to just like yawn. I think the craze for silver, that ship is now sailed for now. I don't know. Do I try the long here? I suppose I could put my stop down there, but that's like a 20-some point stop. Yeah. I bought silver to hold when it was at 68 2 months ago and almost sold when it got to 110, but then it crashed. Oh, bummer. Maybe it'll get back up there. All right. Someone please say it's going to the moon. Hold silver. Think of the folks that held Bitcoin. Well, yeah. I mean, think of the folks that have held Bitcoin since $100 a coin. Think of them, Dash. Is that who you're talking about, Dash? Yeah, think of them, man. Can you imagine the people that held Bitcoin since $100 a coin? The people that held Bitcoin sent from $100 a coin, they got cooked. I think we have different definitions of cooked. No, 100, like $100. Oh, okay. Do you see, Dash, how you need context, dude? Think of the people that have held Bitcoin. Well, Dash, there's a couple different categories there. I'm tempted. No, now it's kind of starting to push up too much. Cut friend Bitcoin. The guy that got 7 coins for delivering a Domino's. Oh, yeah, that's still a crazy story. My wife tried to get me to buy Bitcoin at 25 cents. How did your wife hear about Bitcoin when it was 25 cents? I think the first time I heard about Bitcoin, I don't know, was it probably well over, maybe it was over $1,000 already? Like, what in the world? Who is your wife? How did she hear about Bitcoin at 25 cents? Like, when did Bitcoin even start? Hey, Stormgy, you're walking on thin ice right now. I'm telling you that right now. Okay? Because we all saw what you did. Right here. Here comes the big boom. And as soon as you saw that, it dropped like 84 down to, it dropped like 40 points. So tread lightly here. Tread lightly. Don't try to pee in our leg and tell us it's raining, okay? She was living in Greece at the time. Stormgy, I put you in timeout before, didn't I? Have I put you in timeout before, Stormgy? You're watching the MNQ now? Yep, so am I. Some people like to gamble and call it skill. Yes, you have, I think. Pee on the leg doesn't mean it's not raining. Triple top. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to call this a range up here, that could be like this general range, maybe a triple top. One, two, and then 3. Yeah, I could see something like that. Yeah, Zooks, you gotta you go with your internet marketing. Use some of that cash, buy some books on basic logic, brother. Your point is completely irrelevant. Wow, I'm a new trader. Why are you all coming at me like that? Because you sound like an arrogant dent. That's why. Y'all are real disrespectful on here. All right, yep. Time out again. What a clown. Maybe he'll really rethink things. Looking like a bull pennant. Yeah, I mean it is, but a very short-term bull pennant. So yeah, I mean if that's based on your trade plan, I can see that. I don't know if I'm really going that route. My finger was on the back. All right, I know you were ready. Acro though, Acro is you got to be on your A game. Acro, that dude like lives in the shadows and he's just waiting. What's cooking today? Pretty much everything. Hopefully not my account. I'm thinking about trying to play this for a breakout, but just based on, even if we want to assume this is a double top or triple top and it gets rejected, well, if it gets rejected, it's getting rejected up here, meaning it's first got to travel up here. So from like a longs point of view, that distance right there, that's good enough for me to make some money. Thanks, Cody. Yeah, that level right there. Can it break? That's a very deep question. You'll have to ask Lloyd. Okay, I'm in. Come on, brother. Start pushing. Go, go, go. Go. Should I just done the scalpy scalp? Maybe. Come on. Eek on gold. Man, there's a nice lower trend line over there on gold you could draw in a play. All right. I'm going to bail. It may still break out, but this putzing around here is not what I had in mind. I figured once it would break, it would find some momentum, and it is not. And you look down here at the volume. Volume is embarrassingly low on a breakout candle there. So, yeah. Like I said, it's still and there it goes. But yeah, I was not thinking a slow grind breakout. I thought it'd pick up a little bit more momentum. So it is what it is on that one. I don't know. I made a few bucks on it, but hoping for a break of 158. Is that the high of the day? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Tim. Yeah, Frog. I'm a actually flawless oil trader. Truly, I'm flawless. I have a 100% win rate. Now, granted, I have a sample size of exactly one, but I have traded CL once, and it was a winner. So I don't know if I want to risk trading it anymore. I like to kind of brag to people that I'm a flawless oil trader, that I've never been wrong in my old oil trades. Small green works better than small red. Yes, kind of. That's a very nuanced conversation. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I was worried about that volume for you. Glad to see. Yeah, that was not the type of move I was expecting. I mean, hey, if you're like, no, Clay, I was expecting kind of a slow, steady grind upwards, then good on you. Good on you. There's Jim. Hey, legs it. I will be interested in a short up around here. So right there, rejection. Right there, rejection. If it comes up here again, you know, double top, triple top, whatever you want to call it. And I just make the distinction because maybe some people wouldn't call that a top since it didn't quite get up as high as that one. But either way, this general area on the chart has a historical area of resistance. So if it gets up there, I'm going to keep an eye on it, and we'll see if anything shows up. How about a rocky top? How about Rocky Mountain oysters? Is that what they're called? Yeah, how about Rocky Mountain oysters? Which I do want to try someday. Is that what they're called? Oh, cool, Jersey. I didn't realize you had gone through the program I had. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it's helped you out. Gross? They're I don't know. They sound interesting. Yeah, who's had them before? Are they decent? Do they taste like chicken? Oh, you're going with John Denver? Yes. My mind was somewhere else. My mind was on protein. Deep fried, not bad. Probably like, yeah, oxtail. I would try that. Everything fried, yeah. It's probably a fair summary. Okay, but oysters you're not even supposed to chew, right? You're supposed to just swallow those things whole, right? Kind of have a chicken gizzard liver texture. Gotcha. Oxtail. Where it's Jim Stop. Or the Rhode Island Roadkill. Ooh. Never been to Rhode Island. Well, if I have, maybe I blinked and I missed the entire state. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, okay, what was there actually some sort of reason to short there? And I guess I could have said with my hindsight analysis, okay, well, if I'd based it on the high of that candle, then right there it got rejected. Okay, well, yeah, that's easy to say in hindsight. May I paste a short AI response to Rocky Mountain oysters? Yeah, yeah. If people are interested, or people are wondering what Rocky Mountain oysters are, yeah, sure. Rhode Island could be the crap out of it in a war. I'm not sure what I think you got a typo in there, Neil. Yeah, that sounds good. How does that not sound good? Come on. If this is a range, then I mean, okay, fine. Fine. I'll accept that this could be a range. I would like it to just get near the top of the range so I could try a short up there. Right now it's teasing me. It's not quite getting to the top of that range. You're driving me nuts. I went long at 120, stopped me, then directly to my... Oh, that's the worst. Like, I'm sorry, but if you don't eat bull testicles, like, before you start trading, like, that, aren't you guaranteed to make money in the upwards direction on that day? I'm pretty sure that's a guarantee. Eat Rocky. Well, I don't know if it's... You'll probably be bullish biased, though. If you have that for breakfast, I'm assuming you will be bullish biased. Long GME. Oh, boy. GME. Huh? What, is GME actually moving today? Or are you just a leftover cult member? Are you a bag holder? No, that's GM. What's GME doing? Long GM. Hey, what are we talking about? Jide? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Again, I'm not going to just short. Yeah, why not? Why not? All right, I'm going to go for a short there at the red line. Put my stop up there. Again, looking to short at the red line. Stop is the green line. Now, if this is not some sort of triple top, double top, whatever you want to classify it as, well, then this will be a losing trade. Again, red line is my attempted entry to get short. Green line is my stop. It's like I said, it's either a double top, triple top, or it's not, and I get stopped out. Okay, I'm in. Put my first target down there. Come on. Come on, reject right off there. Come on. I am short. Here's my stop. These are my first two targets. Let's see if it does, if history wants to repeat itself. Not that I necessarily think it's going to drop all the way down here. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that, but let's see if history wants to repeat itself. Well, getting closer to my stop, and I'm about to get hit, huh? Do I add if it comes down? Doesn't look like it's going to matter. And I'm out. All right, well, do we have a clay fade day? Whatever I do the opposite? Maybe. What I'm going to do is get short here. Because had I weathered that storm, I'd be looking to add in another 4, which would have brought me to 8. So I'm just going to start where I would have been, but only if it comes back down. This could still just be a fake breakout. Again, if I still had those 4, where would I be looking to add? I'd be saying, okay, I could. All right, never mind now. There. I wanted it on that candle. Short around 182, slow grind up to there, I think. What's that 182? I don't know. It's still, like I said, it's still in this possible area where it just kind of poked its head a little bit above the sideways channel. So I'm still not totally convinced from the bearish side of things. Oh, okay. The cult leader says there's something up there. Starting to set up a rising wedge with decreasing volume. Ooh, it is. It is. Okay. All right, I can work with that. Yeah. Just the resident IC. I would assume you mean resistance, or is that a new term that I've never heard of? Does resident mean something? I'm assuming that was a typo. He meant resistance, but we've also learned a bunch of new trades or new terms for things that I thought I knew. Price negotiation, price migration. I mean, all sorts of stuff. Okay. All right, good. So resident was just a typo. He meant resistance. All right. I am interested in that upward trend line here for a potential short. There we go. Red line up there, trying to time it up where that trend line seems to be. See if we can get a rejection of this upper trend line here. Do you make an account with Trader? No, no, no. Sign up with Take Profit Trader first, and then go over to Tradeovate and log in with the information that that Take Profit Trader will give you. So step one, get signed up with Take Profit Trader. After that, they'll give you login information. At that point, go to Tradeovate and use that login information to get logged in. And trying to get short at the red line up here. It's first got to make a pop up there, though. Close. Close. I'd be getting long here if I were you. It's a clay fade day, so I'm probably going to be wrong here. So if you want to make money, I'd say get long because I'm getting short. No! Oh, so close, yet oh, so far away. All right, I'm going to try to stick with it. Come on, come up here to the red line. I'm short with you, brother. I am not short yet. I'm trying to get short. Maybe I should be short like you already, Neil. Ooh, I like it even better now if I can get filled. Well, good job, Neil. You got short. I waited for that entry point and never got it, and then it comes down. Just took 1/4 off. Good job, Neil. Well done, sir. Ooh. Quite the recovery back up. I don't know, man. All right, maybe I get another chance at it. I should not probably be doing this. I mean, this was a very impressive recovery. So is there some strength baked into this? Maybe. Yeah, better not. That's not exactly what... This is a different context now after that sort of candle forms. Wait, Neil became mod? Crazy. When did that... Abel, I don't know. It only happened like 6 months ago. Okay, not 6 months ago. I don't know, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Little long scalp worked. You said do the opposite. Kinda. I said do the opposite where I had my order filled. So nobody worked doing the opposite because nobody would have been able to get filled. All right, I'm going to try a long down here. It's already bounced a couple times off this area. Let's see if we can get another one. So anyways, it's probably about to dump because, hey, guess what? Look, I'm trying to buy a pullback here. And we know how good I am at that. Okay, I'm in. Okay. I got a partial there. That's good. All right, I'll just hop out. Wait. Did I just lose money on that? Oh, wait, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I was already... No, okay. I forgot about the short. So I did make money on that one. In my mind, I still had that 150 number, but that 150 number was gone, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Goodness, I don't. Yeah, if I'm ever buying a pullback, I kid you not. Like, I need to just short myself. Look at that. I mean, I'm glad I got out with a little bit of a bounce there, but I don't know what I cannot buy a pullback to save my soul. I don't know. I don't know if I'd still be holding it or not. Maybe kind of, sort of. So I guess maybe this could still theoretically work out, but I don't know. That's kind of a big, it'd be close. Too hard to tell if I'd actually still be in. I should just fade myself. Goes through my head at least once. See, you're not the only one out there. So I don't know. Maybe along at the 21 EMA. This is a bigger definitely candle here on bigger volume. So is this kind of a leading indicator of more of a pullback to come? Oh, I was mentioning on gold real quick for any of you gold. I mean, this is, you got to think everybody and their brother's uncle has drawn some sort of trend line like this that they're watching for a potential short. I mean, right there, that is just, and then you have this flat, yeah. So quite the in-your-face pattern here on gold for any of you that, whoops, that trade gold. That was the one trend line that I noticed earlier. Are you seriously going to come all the way back up? Okay, if you are, I'm shorting right there. I mean, it's been rejected all these other times. So in other words, probably that must be the breakout point. Dude! Are you... Oh, it's 2 anyways. That makes me feel better. Kinda. Okay, but still. Are you kidding me? Yep. Look close enough. Didn't quite hit it. I can't get an entry point to save my life, and then when I do get entry points, they're terrible. It's going to be one of these days. What is it? What it is, all. What it is. Huh? Hey, Chem's back. Virtual paper trading just past 5 on the new Apex. Good job, D-Biggs. If that 2-minute engulfs, I'm in a long. And where's your stop going to be at, Sokol? Looking for a short up at that red line. Trying to play a rejection here off the trend line. You got to play a range aggressive. Oh, that depends on the person's strategy, Zokru. Sounds like you got to play their range aggressive. Fair enough. But I bet somebody here is like, no, I didn't. Yes. No. I don't have a code with them, Thomas. Well, I do, but they won't give me a code Clay. So it's kind of, yeah. They're not very easy to work with. I'll put it that way. The props based out of the Middle East are not, I don't know. They're kind of weird. I'm not saying they're bad, or I'm just saying, like, from trying to just get a code, they're just, I don't know. I don't know. See what I mean? I cannot get an entry point. Thank you for asking, though, Thomas. I appreciate you just at least touching base. Because, yes, code Clay, all caps. That's how you support the stream and feed hungry kids. Starting to feel wedgy. Yeah, I mean, this trend line here, I'm trying to play it. It just won't quite hit it. Don't diddle in the. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say this is the middle. Well, I guess that depends on what kind of pattern you have drawn. But yeah, I'm not. No middle yet. Good grief, Neil. I say this like out of the goodness of my heart, but I think you're the worst typer I've ever met. Like, I've never met anybody with as many typos as you do. It's crazy. You need to call it Genesis World Book, or how do you say it? The Genesis World Book, or what? World Records Book. I bet you could set a world. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to once again try to buy this pullback here. So this is probably the short because it is seemingly a clay fade day. So if you want to make money, fade me. That, I guess, is the short. Past few times it's been down around that area. It's gone nicely. We have some lows right here. We have some former highs. We have the 21 EMA. I mean, it seems to make sense to try along there, but again, it is a clay fade type of day. Like I said, we have former resistance. When resistances are broken, they tend to act as support. We have the 21 EMA right there, which could tend to act as a support. We are in an uptrend, which hopefully, but I don't know. Maybe none of it. Maybe I'm just making this. I don't know. I have my reasonings, but with the way things are going today, I don't think they're very good reasonings, but we'll see. Your gun shy now. Clay Fader, new channel. I'll stream. Do the upset. To be fair, Brian came up with that name. He was cooking me up in the private community one day, and I was like, that's actually got a good ring to it. Instead of do opposite of me day, Clay Fade. That's just way easier to say it. So I don't know if Brian's here, but yeah. Brian gets credit for the Clay Fade. Or did he say Fade Clay? I think it was a Clay Fade, yeah. The 1 hour is very up and down, very volatile, it seems. Yeah, Yeah, the clay, right. Yeah, be a clay fader today. You can prep your shorts because I'm getting ready to go long there. Okay, here we go. We'll see what happens. If that green line turns blue, I am in. Where are the buyers now? I don't know. One of them's right here. Me. All right, it's hovering right above this area. So at this point, I should probably either buy right here as support, or is it about to just flush down through here? Let's see how it behaves with the 21. What would be very interesting is if it came down to the 21 EMA and started to bounce back up, I'd take a swing at it in that situation. So if it comes down here, hits the 21 EMA and starts to come up, I will try along like right up around here. But step one, it's got to hit the 21 EMA, that green line. Come on down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. If it wants to bounce back up, I'll look for the long. If that green line turns blue, I'm in. And I am in with a terrible fill. Oh, good, great. Come on, bounce. Go, go. At least hit that first target. Come on, hit that first target. Oh, you dirty rat. There we go. Okay, let's make sure this will be a green trade. So let's get my stop loss slightly in the green. So this will be a green trade. Now just a question of how big of a green trade, because I don't know how high this wants to bounce, which is a good problem to have. Not knowing how much money I'm going to make. Not if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? Because again, I don't know how high this will go. Therefore, logic says I don't know how much money I'm going to make. So a good spot to be in. We call this the sweet spot of trading. So now just got to see how far up. No, up. Yeah, go up. I am being aggressive with my stop just because from the psychology department, I need a winning trade here. I've been feeling very just like, what am I doing with my life this stream? So I want to make sure this is at least a green trade, because if it comes all the way down and turns that into a losing trade, that's just not going to be good for the psychology. So a lot of mental management for myself going on right now, because it's a fair point. Man, Clay, give the thing some room to continue to come up. Fair point, but like I said, in the psychology department and me knowing myself over the years, this is mentally healthy for me. I'll put it that way. Come on, brother. These are my next couple of targets. Come on. Hit that next one. Get up there, bro. Come on, brother. Dude. Sarah. Well, at this point, I want more. I don't care. Don't judge me. I want more now. Play those games with me. I'm going for more because I think if it gets up to where my point was, it can pop up even quicker now. There we go. Dude, don't even... Oh, thank you. I would have lost it right there. That was wild. Next one up here at the tread line, just in case that tread line does reject it. Come on. Come on up there, brother. Hold for highs. Hey, red on. You do you, I'll do me, all right? I got my system. You got your system. If your system works for you. Okay, Stormgy. This is why I'm going to put you in timeout again. This will be the final timeout. A while ago, you're admitting to being new. Totally fine. We all start off as new. No problem at all. But what do you mean? Hey, you're good. What do you mean? How do you know if I'm good or not? You're new. Again, nothing wrong with being new, but you are suffering from what's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Go research it. You being new and then thinking you can tell somebody else, hey man, you're good. It's like, well, wait a second. So I'm going to put you in timeout, and I want you to reflect on that. That's what we're talking about. It's not a good look. I don't know if you guys know who Cameron Haynes is, but imagine me showing up and like, not that I think I'm Cameron Haynes of trading, but I'm just saying, like, imagine someone telling Cameron Haynes, like, hey man, like you're good the way you're holding that bow. It's like, dude, it's Cameron Haynes. Okay, move my stop up some more. Come on, hit that target. There we go, brother. Now, worst case, I'm making about 15 points. If this one's hit, then I'll just hold my final contract and let it work for me. Okay, Tim is gone because Tim does not understand nuance. Or not gone. Timeout. Correct. If you're gonna behave like that, Tim, then yes, you may not comment freely. Nowhere have I ever said, according to Tim's logic, somebody can total troll, an absolute troll, and then I ban them, and Tim's like, you can't comment freely. That's what I mean by a lack of thinking within nuance. If you cannot think in nuance, wherever you went to school, be like, hey, how come you never taught me critical thinking skill of, how to think in, in nuance? All right, I'm about to get stopped out. It's crazy. Hey, Versace, where have you been? It's sad, actually, how people do not know how to think in nuance. But no, you may not comment freely here. If you're freely commenting as you just being an obnoxious troll, you're gone. All right, maybe a short here now. If this comes up here to this yellow line, I might try to take a swing at it from the short side because I've been tracking this yellow line for a while. But that trade worked out nice. 21 EMA, thank you, brother. You delivered. Is anybody still long? All right, I can't talk right now. Let's see. Come on up. Are you a fan of scaling in or out, or are you more for, it depends on the strategy. I'm a fan of doing what I think makes sense within the context of the circumstances. I swear, this trend line is why did I ever draw that in there? I mean, it's a good trend line, don't get me wrong, but it's like the price just, it's like it's developed body odor. It's like people get closer, like, oh, yuck, I'm out. That's how I read charts. I just turn everything into a story. This trend line here apparently has body odor, has not showered, and every time the bulls get up there, it's like it's like, ooh, you stink, I'm out. Getting close. All right. You stink. I'm out. Ooh, you stink. I'm out. So I guess you got to find the stink zone. Where does the price finally smell the tread line? Because it doesn't hit the tread line anymore. Is it more like a channel than a tread line? Well, aren't channels made up with tread lines? Oh no, it's just all news flash about us sinking an Iranian ship. I think we've been sinking them for the past few days. I did see something that like it was the first ship has been sunk since World War II with the torpedo. Anybody else see that one? And the video of it is nuts. The amount of water that, oh my goodness. And it looked like the Titanic. Like at the end, the last of the footage is the boat tilted like that. Do you see a rising wedge? Actually, yeah. Now maybe we finally have. So this trend line here has been very fascinating, although it's been driving me crazy and annoying me. But yeah, maybe right now, like a rising wedge, something like that. So the bottom of that wedge, though, is you're going to have to compete with that 21 EMA. And as this has shown, that 21 EMA is putting up quite the fight. Problem with the footage now is it's hard. Like any video I watch, like my ultimate default is, and I think it has to be this way, unfortunately, as well, is that even real, right? Or is that AI? But yeah, I agree. The footage now we have is crazy. My wife, and she is right, by the way. But I think that's just the difference in women and guys. But she's right. She's like, because me and the kid, oh, what? And she's like, hey, man, those people drowning right now have wives and kids, And we're like, okay, that's true. That's true. Those people that are drowning right now do have wives and kids. So it's like, all right, well, you're right. But that kind of takes away the cool factor of it all. All right, I'm trying to stick with this trend line. I am trying to be patient for the short. But again, this trend line, it's like it's got a smell. Whenever the price gets close to it, it's like PU, I'm out of here. I erased my buy and sell chart. How do I get it back? Your buy and sell chart? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't know. In a sense, this is like just the flat area right here. Like, how do you get this chart back? You just have to add in a chart again. But I'm not sure what you mean by a buy and sell chart. You think he wants his... Yeah, we'll see if he specifies. This is when traders wait for the setup and click around to 5 other instruments. That's not professional. Why is that not professional? The chart on the right side of the screen. Oh, this? The DOM? This? DOM, DOM, standing for depth of market. I mean, you just add it back in. Like I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm not sure. You just, like, the same way you added it in the first place, just do that again. Hey, Grassmaster. Dude, this trend line is driving me insane. We do. Okay, this is worth getting mapped out now, though. I mean, this is a rising wedge. So we'll see. I am going to be interested in a short down around here on a breakdown. The nice thing here is that sometimes you have the rising wedge and then slightly below the lower trend line is that 21 EMA. Not the case here. They're basically right at the same level. So probably going to be a pretty tough area to break down through, but if it does, could find some momentum. Because they can hold the line. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm getting that. Hey, Kosh. Hey, JP. Again, there is no skipping evals, Richard. Because even if you do the straight to funded, blah, 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 even within the funded account, it's not a day one payout. There is still some sort of evaluation that must be met. There is no way, shape, or form of getting around an eval. I understand maybe a step gets skipped or so, kind of ish, but you are still paying to skip any step. Like that's why they're higher priced. But it is not like there's therefore no test now that you have. No, there's always an eval in one way or the other. So just keep that in mind. So no, to answer your question though, no, I've never done that. I use Take Profit Trader. They're the only people I use and I've ever used. And they don't offer anything like, well, they do offer that, I said, but even that, even if you reset a pro, that's just crazy expensive. Cool, Agus. Yeah, a lot of people stumbled across the market and my stuff back in during COVID. So cool. Well, glad to have you here. All I'm saying, Richard, is that there is not a single account out there where you buy this account and then you're eligible for day one payouts. Well, I guess, in a sense, yes, Take Private Trader. Okay, I can't talk right now. Okay, that was unworkable. You all saw that. That just spiked right through there. That looks great now, but we all just witnessed it. That was not like tradable. That was just a snap spike down through. Well, let me put it this way. If you were able to take advantage of it, well done for you. I was not. I wonder if I can sell past evaluations. I mean, you could try and then you'll get blacklisted. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Do I want to go against the rising wedge? I'm thinking of a buy right here. Again, another bounce off the 21 EMA, but that's me going against this rising wedge, which is a gutsy thing to do. Some may say a stupid thing to do. Well, the rising wedge can be a powerful pattern. Oh, the whiteboard. Yeah, the whiteboard has been a while ago. We went from chalkboard to whiteboard, back to chalkboard. And then, yeah. The amount of courses Clay has in his paper, I don't even know how. Hey, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. Yes. There are... Yeah, probably at least no, I don't know. I don't know about. Well, yeah, there's got to be, because even like the advanced options trading course, that course in of itself has 50 hours of video. So like right there, I have 50 hours of just simply recording the stuff. But as far as like putting together all the content that I record, yeah, probably at least 1,000 hours. So Zach, I appreciate those kind words, and glad they helped you out. But yeah, I found the time when I go into what I call course mode. Back in those days, you wake, because I would always start it every day at 8 a.m. is when I considered my work day. So I'd wake up every day at 5:47. Why did I need 13 minutes? I don't know. But I woke up at 5:37. Those 13 minutes helped me kind of wake up, get coffee, whatever. And then I could start at 6 to 8. So I had 2 hours every day where I had a fresh mind to work on all that sort of stuff. And then at 8, I would start with the normal, community and trading and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. Which always makes me laugh. Course sellers. It's like, and to be fair to those people, maybe nowadays, like, AI will just write a course for you. I have no idea. But like, I just want to be like, yeah, okay, then go put together a course. Go ahead. Go put together a course, and make sure it's a good course too. And I have a good course. Geez, do you actually believe that? I do. Well, what's your proof that you believe it? 30-day money-back guarantee. So yeah, a course seller. Yeah, you go put together a quality course and put a money-back guarantee behind it. Let's see how long your course sticks around. Which is how you can tell those people are just jealous, bitter people. Self-entitled. They think they deserve everything for free. Don't get me started. But yeah, Zach, thank you. I appreciate you noticing that. Now, you taught like a professor, though. You could pull anyone to start the course and they could learn. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I'm still tempted now to go against the rising wedge. I am going to go against it, but this is very, very risky because this could very well be the early phases of the breakdown, and I'm about to get long in the early phases of a breakdown. But last time, the 21 EMA treated me well. We're going to see if it can treat me well once again. But I am going against the rising wedge. Market is very thin. Yeah, that's the entry on this one, if I remember right, was pretty rough. I mean, it still worked out fine, but not the greatest of entries. Again, if that green line turns blue, I am in. I know some of you are shocked right now. This dude is going against the rising wedge. I am, and it could. But I mean, look at the 5 minute. Look at the 5 minute real quick. Nice doji, hammer, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and I'm in. I'm just going to take that scalpy scalp. There we go, because I did go against the rising wedge. I was cracking walnuts. Woo! Woo! Give me that scalpy scalp. See? I played with fire, and I almost got my face ripped off and torched. Woo! Okay, now if you want to dump, go ahead. Go ahead. Give the people that are playing the rising wedge. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. Participation trophies for everybody. I got my little scalpy scalp. Go ahead, dump. Go ahead. Now rising wedge, do your thing. Do your thing. I got what I needed out of it. That 21 EMA, it is, the bears are cursing that level right now. That 21 EMA, the green line. Oh my goodness, cursing it. Why not hold? Because dude, Ren. Because, okay, can somebody tell Ren for my mental sanity? Like, I've been harping on what, anyways. Come on, Ren. Yeah, you can tell who the shorts are right now. They are not fans of this green line, the 21 EMA. Yeah, I got green by the skin of my teeth. I went against the rising wedge, and I don't even know what, $60 or something on the scalp, and then it dumped like as soon as I got out. Like, it could not have been any closer than that. I just got here. Oh goodness, this is the stuff that drives me insane. There we go. Congrats, rising wedge people. And like I said, it was stupid that I did, but I escaped by the skin of my teeth. Ren, I want you to quickly reflect on how selfish and greedy you are being right now. Think about what you're doing. You just showed up. I told you, well, I just explained your question. And instead of saying, okay, let me scroll back and watch it, you're like, well, can you please explain again? What about everybody else around you? Like, that just heard me say it. Are you that inconsiderate of other people's time? It's unbelievable. Oh, you just told people? Well, can you explain again? And not please just explain. Oh my goodness. I get it. I understand why some people, they just don't quite have life figured out. Like, and it's just basic stuff. They might need a refresher too. No. You need to rework how you view the world. Yeah, it's unreal. Like I said, I always make these because it's hilariously like weird. Like, let's take what happens on like live streams and webinars and all of a sudden make that in the real world. Imagine you're in like a meeting. Somebody shows up late. Ren shows up late and then asks something. And the person's like, oh, okay, well, I just explained that. And Ren's like, yeah, okay, well, please explain it again. It's like, well, what about the 20 other people in the meeting that just that just spent 10 minutes of their time listening to this, and now you want them to use another 10 minutes to hear the exact same thing because you showed up late? Like, I mean, what do we do it? Like, you would never do that in the real world. And if you did do it, that would be messed up. But anyways. Okay, lacted law is gone. We'll put him in a timeout. I'm teaching a life lesson. Lactic acid law. Go do some deadlifts and eat chicken breast. I say that because he's one of these like powerlifting. And I'm allowed to say that because I don't mind a deadlift here every now and then. Okay, Ren, timeout. What a dent. Oh, I don't know how much I bench. I was never a great bencher. I was never actually that strong. Five minute is looking very, very nice. I'm happy. I'm happy about that though. Everybody, well, I don't know about everybody. The only longs that won that would have been scalpers, but shorts, that was plenty of wiggle room right there. Of the breakdown from 54 down to, yeah. Ooh, what a bounce back up. All right, I'm going to get that line out of here, but I'm leaving this upward trend line in play. I will try a short up there if it gets up there. It's been on the struggle bus, but where or when is a short interesting to you? Short now. Okay, where's your stop at, LD Trad? LD Trad is short right here. Where's your stop at? Thank you. Huh? No, I asked where your stop is at. You're short at 160 based on what you said. Where's your stop at? No stop yet. Planning to add. Oh, boy. Okay. Nasty faked. What's a nasty faked? Hey, hit that like button if you were enjoying in any way, shape, or form. Hitting the like button, it does help. It makes a big difference. I understand it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything, but it helps. So if you don't mind hitting that like button if you're enjoying in any way, shape, or form, that would be great. The WIB H is R. Okay, I have no idea. Andy, dude, you are way smarter than I am. The WIB H is 25. R2 is also, I'm not saying you're wrong, Andy. I'm just saying I can tell you are way smarter than I am based on all these abbreviations you're using. See, I have no idea. I have no idea because I don't even understand what I don't even know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know what it is. If it's code, if it's Portuguese, but I can tell he's got quite the system going on, which I'm not even going to pretend like I understand. All right. I'm thinking of a long down here. We have this low, we have this low, we have the 50 period, simple moving average getting in that just general range. I just asked my AI if the top is in. Yeah, exactly. That's all. Yeah, that's all you need to do for trading. Just pull up Chat GPT and say, tell me when it's low, because everybody just says buy low, sell high. Okay, I'm gonna try along at the green line right there. Well, the green line is just representing my order, so it needs to come down a little bit more. Really good bull flag. Hey, thank you, LD Trad. Very kind of you. Congrats on the payout. Good job. His coordinates. Oh, yeah. Maybe they are like coordinates. So we should get shorty or green line. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit more confident now after my past couple of trades. Clay, do you take in consideration yesterday's high, low, overnight? Yeah, there's some things I take in consideration. The overnight high and the low. And then the previous session closed too. For that reason, or for some reason, the market does really actually seem to respect that level. Hey, Krim, your green line is my target price. Yeah, I can see that from a short standpoint. Okay, here we go. Wait. I'm going to cancel that out. What's that on the 5 minute? I'm sorry. 17. Where's 17 at? Yeah. I'm going down here. I'd rather play the 21 EMA here on the 5 minute. So that's where I'm moving it down on the... okay, we'll see if that was a bad decision or not. Would I have been filled there? I don't know. I can't remember what exactly my order was at. I don't think I would have been filled there. For my mental sanity, I'm going to just tell myself, I would not have been filled there as it bounced up a nice 10 points. Even if I would have been filled there, please just lie to me and say, no, Clay, you wouldn't have been filled. You would have been filled before you changed that order. 129 was the initial. Oh, okay, so I'm good then. Ooh. Yeah, it's too late now. We'll see if it wants to bounce off of the 21 EMA. I'm short at 136.50, all right? And Andy, where's your stop at? How do you see the candles moving in real time like that? TradingView should not do that. I don't use TradingView, but TradingView should... Yeah, some things are not right then, Slick Nick. All right, I'm getting scared. I'm moving this down to here. Maybe TradingView is having issues today. I'm not sure. But yeah, TradingView should be moving around. So if it's not moving around, something I would assume is broken. Yeah, I keep an eye on gold. I have not traded gold today, given NQ and MNQ are given plenty of movement. No, even without pain in trading view, you can still get price action that moves. I think it might be delayed, but it should still be moving. Sorry if I missed it. You're in a buy at 108. No. If I was in a position right now, one of these numbers would be moving around. I am trying to buy. That's what the green line represents. I'm using trading view. Yeah, I'm not sure. And whoever said that. Who said that? I don't remember who asked that. Slick Nick? Yeah. Maybe because what I'm looking at is low. What are you looking at, Nick? Please don't tell me you're in some low volume penny stock nonsense. What are you looking at? What's the ticker symbol? Dude, do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be a day trader? Okay, here we go, maybe. Coming down here. This was a former breakout point here, and then we had so good example of this area of resistance, then turning into support. So, and it's starting to get, I mean, I'm catching a knife at this point. All these red candles, this is the knife catch. No need to deceive myself. Well, as I say that out loud, let me just make sure it's a little bit further down. There we go. But that is a knife catch right now. Thoughts on Apple's new MacBook Neo? I have no thoughts. I did not even know they have a new MacBook. For real though, Slick Nick, are you wanting to be a day trader? I guess I assume so if you're looking at the 1 minute. Okay, then you should seriously consider day trading futures through a prop firm. Because futures, yeah, they move nicely every day. They move smoothly. You don't have to worry about what you're experiencing right now. As somebody that first got started in the penny stock world, I fully remember looking at a chart and being like, this thing is not moving. Well, it's because, as you've identified, yeah, there's barely any volume going on. Volume is not a problem in futures, assuming you trade one of the main ones, such as MNQ or NQ. So if you want to be a day trader, the most efficient way to be a day trader in today's day and age, day trade futures through a prop firm. The prop firm I'm using and recommend is at the top of the screen there. But yeah, you will not have to worry anymore about, why is this thing not moving? Oh yeah, there's no volume in the thing. There are better ways these days, brother. Well, thank you, Manu. A potential coming back to VWAP. Where's VWAP at? I mean, I guess maybe. VWAP is all the way down there at 881. I mean, I guess anything is possible, but let me put it this way. VWAP has no bearing on any of my trade plans right now. Good job, Drew. Yeah. Do what you got to do. For me, staying in a trade for 15 to 20 minutes sounds miserable, but that doesn't mean that it's wrong for you to do so. I'm just saying, for my psychology, man, 15 to 20 minutes, that might as well be like a long-term investment. But hey, if it's working for you, which it sounds like it is, fantastic. Which program do you use? Well, what I'm using is twofold. 2 layers. Layer number 1, I'm in a prop firm. That prop firm is Take Profit Trader. That's the link that you see at the top of the screen. And then through that prop firm, again, Take Profit Trader, I'm using Tradovate as the platform. So step 1 would be select the purchasing power you want, whatever account, code CLAY for the 40% off. And then after you select that, they'll ask you what platform, and then that is the one that I'm using right there. So how come you use the 6 p.m. VWAP and not the New York Open VWAP? I don't know. Is there even a difference? I use whatever the default setting is. Okay, well, yeah. I use whatever CE tools, whatever the, whatever that default setting is, that's what I use. So to answer your question, why do I use that one? The answer is because that was the default settings. I use both VWAPs. Cool. How much are the commissions on each trade? Not with Take Profit Trader, insignificant. Some prop firms I've learned that the commissions can be a little pricey, but on Take Profit Trader, one of those things that I was not aware of, but people have pointed out, insignificant. Especially with the way futures move and how quickly things add up. Commissions are... So on these ones that I'm trading, per contract, to buy, 25 cents, to sell, 25 cents. So round trip, 50 cents per contract. So very, very, very insignificant. Yeah, exactly. It's a good gig. No, I'm not buying I'm not buying this breakout right now. I want to see a little bit of a breath. Well, in futures, you're trading contracts. So just look at it as coins. So if you're doing crypto, just look at it as every coin is, so to buy one coin is 25 cents. To sell that coin is 25 cents. So round trip per coin is 25 cents. But in futures, coins are called contracts. Ooh, this looks kind of tasty for a short here. In fact, I'm going to try it. Don't even judge me. Yeah, 6 points. I'll risk 6 points. Let's go. Short at the red line. Stop is at the green line. Basically looking to play a trend line rejection here. It's irrelevant. You're overthinking this, which is fine. Just know that it's all mapped out for you here. So if you go with the 50K account, it'll cost you $102 out of your pocket. The amount of coins you can buy per trade would be 6 of the very, very volatile coins, aka contracts, or 60 of the less volatile coins. So that's all it costs you. 102, and this is, again, per trade. No pattern day trading rules, so you can take us. Oh, I'm about to get in. Okay, I'm in. What a dirty rat. That was such a good setup, too. That is dirty. After a candle like that forms and then it turns around and does that. Whatever. I'll take that trade all day long. I don't care. That was a good setup. It just didn't work. I have that same trade set up already. Yeah, Mark, well, I hear you, brother. And it just... whatever. Is it going to be another Arms of the Angel like yesterday? If I was undisciplined, yes. It would be getting there. But I was disciplined, so it was a minor flesh wound. If prop firms offered light speed, would you change? Probably not. Because I do not like light speed's charts at all. Did you pick professional or non-professional? Unless you have some sort... What? Gyaza, dude? I don't know, man. I know you're in a peculiar situation. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to get in, but you in trouble. I made 534 today. Got 134 until I pass. All right. I like that confidence. Until I pass my eval tomorrow. All right. I like that confidence real low. But just realize, even if you don't pass tomorrow, that's okay. Just get it passed, assuming you're with Take Profit Trader. Just get it passed within the first month. Well, why is that important? Somebody may be asking. Well, because with Take Profit Trader, you can take as long as you want to pass the test phase, but if you take multiple months, then you'll have to pay that multiple times. But as soon as you pass, this goes away. There is no per month. This is only during the test phase. So if you get it passed within 1 month, then quite literally your only expense is 102. So if you go out there and make, even just make $500, well, now you're looking at some very crazy ROIs. So no need to rush. No need to rush. But also aim to pass within the first month. And with futures, that is, again, I'm not saying an easy thing, but a reasonable thing because futures, they can move and they can move very quickly. You missed that long entry, as you should have. I'm sorry. I get it in hindsight. I'm going to look stupid for saying this. But if you're taking this long right here, when we have a trend line and that sort of candle sitting there, that is not a viable long-term situation. So, Abel, you missed the fool's gold entry. Again, I understand that I sound crazy. How can you say all that? It was a huge breakout. I yes, in this isolated situation, it was a bigger breakout. But it's a question of what's more likely to happen than not. Yeah, the drawdown just follows you during the day. In other words, take base hits. All right, are we about to see a back test and go? God is good. Probability. Come on down a little bit more. I love that this prop firm does daily payouts. Yep, exactly. It makes it very nice. Okay, I'm gonna try a long here. Put my first target there. Wait, oh, I only have one. Whoops. Do I want to add or do I just go with one? Doggone it, I forgot to change that back. All right, I'll just take, I'll try to take a little. Hello? All right, I'm not. All right, I'm out there. I did not. How did I even get to one? Or I don't remember how that. Anyways, regardless, I forgot to change it. What did you guys think of NASDAQ? You're going to have to probably, for me, you're going to have to be a little more specific. Are you not going to short NASDAQ? I think you are looking at this from like some sort of like macro picture. Like we're not doing any sort of macro stuff. Like I'm a day trader. I'm looking to hold something for hopefully less than 1 minute. So yeah, I might be looking to short it, but you're coming across as I think like some sort of like overall investment thesis type thing. That's not what we're doing here. This is day trading. Clay example, if someone makes $300 a day for 10 days on TBT, does that classify as passing? Yeah, yep. Yeah, that would have you pass, Jason, exactly. Yeah, you go a minimum of 5 days. So the test, so that's why I say don't rush, because the test phase is bare minimum 5 anyways. But you do have, you can take as long as you want. Now, before you go, wait, 5 days? I know so-and-so, they'll let you pass on the first day. Here's the question that you have to remember within the prop firm space. Don't ask. It's the wrong question. Well, how many days am I allowed until I can pass the test? Wrong question. Ask this question. How many days is it until I'm eligible for a payout? That's the question. How many days would it be until I'm eligible for a payout? So the firms where you can pass the test in 1 day, well, yeah, you're still not going to be eligible for a payout, though, until like day 8 or 9. But with Take Profit Trader, sure, it's a 5-day minimum test, but you are eligible for a payout day number 1 of your pro account, what they call it. So in all actuality, you're eligible for a payout day number 6 compared to the ones where they advertise 1-day pass. Okay, cool, but you're still not eligible for a payout until day 8 or 9 anyways. So just don't ask the question, how many days until I'm allowed to pass? Wrong question. How many days until I'm eligible for a payout? That is the right question. And I'm not really necessarily saying that you were saying anything wrong there, Jason. I'm just talking in general because your question kind of made me think about that. Well, go to the link, Slick Nick. Go to the link at the top of the screen there. It's also tagged. I have it pinned in the chat box. Click on that and start to read. It's all right there. No, George. Once you reach your buffer in the pro account, the trailing drawdown stops. There is no more trailing drawdown. So what happens if you meet the profit target in two? Newbie, I'm so shocked. How have you not done Take Profit Trader yet, newbie? You are, like, I recognize your name. Like, you are a well-established person around here. How are you asking that question? You're like, I think I'm about to give you the crap or get off the pot speech here. Like, what is going on, brother? How are you not? I'm so confused, newbie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get... I am... This trend line here is going to be the end of me. I am so just dead set on getting a short at this trend line. I keep waiting and waiting. Well, newbie... nothing like somebody being here, take profit, and then they go and do something different. And then you're still at... Why are you asking me questions? You're not going to listen to what I say anyways. You don't listen to me about using Take Profit Trader. You did not buy in pullback on yellow line. I don't remember yellow line. But no, I did not buy in that pullback. You did not buy on pullback. I'm going to short the top trend line. Yep. So I'm bound and determined for that thing. I am bound and determined. It's based on principle now. I don't even care if it doesn't make any sense. I'm going to do it just because I'm entitled to it. It owes me. I'm owed that participation trophy. Yeah, right here. The test phase is this on the 50K. Make $3,000, but don't lose $2,000. That's the test. But like I said, aim to do this within a month. Well, I've never made $3,000 in a month before. Again, with the way futures move, $3,000 is more than reasonable. Yes. So again, you can't go out there and lose 50K. It tells you right now, it's going to force you to manage risk. You can only lose 2,000. Cool. All set up in sim with Hey, thank you, Giaza. Well, I'm excited for you. I know you had to jump through some hoops given, your line of work and all that, but I'm glad you're allowed to do it, and I'm glad you finally pulled the trigger. Good stuff. Okay, Slick Nick, I'm about to lose my mind, man. The website is right there, brother. It's right there. Have you read the website? This is looking like a very interesting potential breakout long up here. If it comes back up, nah. Now this candle's looking a little. Let's see if it wants to come back up. Come on. Like I'm really not trying to be a jerk to anyone, but like I said, those links are up there for a reason. Like, so just go and check them out, read them. Like that, they have a nice site. They explain stuff. But if people don't read stuff, I'll literally be here the entire live stream, 4 hours straight, explaining all the stuff that is for the most part explained right on the link. No, Dingleberry, because my loyalty is with my paying members. So no, I will not consider that. This is not rocket science, you guys. Almost didn't recognize you. It's been so long. Well, good to have you back. I have the beard too, so that doesn't really help people recognize me anyways. Okay. This dude's been here before under other names. I recognize that. Ban. Can I click the link? Like my dad would say. What, you want me to chew your food up for you too? Would I be able to keep salt? No. No. It's funny. It could just go. Last week, somebody was like, man, I'm so glad you don't play music. And now we have somebody, would you mind playing some soft music? So no, I'm not going to do that. What is the platform? I am with Take Profit Trader as the prop firm. So I'm trading through a prop firm, Take Profit Trader. And through them, I'm using Tradeovate. Hey, Clay, curious, what's the most you made in a month of trading? Enough to make me happy. Come on, bro. I was ready for black. No. I am trying to get better at recognizing trolls so they can be dealt with quicker. But I recognize that name and his all caps yelling. No, Dingleberry, I don't. I don't live. Okay. I don't like when people don't give themselves enough credit. Like, the private community has images and words. If you cannot take an image, if you cannot take a word and then think through that on your own, you're not giving yourself enough credit. Why people think there's got to be video, I don't know. Give yourself more credit. The people in the community they have that amount of thinking ability. They can look at a picture where I map out some annotations, give some words, and then they can take what they see and then apply it to their trading, if they so choose. All right, here. Whoa. Okay. Here's some what? Okay. What time is it? No. Not a news thing or anything. How do I feel about NVIDIA here? I feel you should not be watching NVIDIA at all, Chris. There are better things. Assuming you're in the category of day trader, there are better things to be watching right now than NVIDIA. Okay, Dingleberry. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. I rarely win. Yeah, you have not. I went through the last 20 live streams. I rarely win when anyone is watching. Yep. So what do we think about Dingleberry? For the people that have been here for more than just like a day, what do we do with him? Is this a timeout or we just ban this guy? Again, in the spirit of trying to act quickly. Promote to mod. Yeah, all right. See you later, Dingleberry. No, he said he's leaving anyways. I love it when sheep, they just, yeah, anyways. He started off fine, but there were clues yesterday like, okay, here we go. Yeah, I've watched the past 20 streams. Really? You spent... Well, let's think about this. Every stream is 4 hours, so he watched 80 hours. Like, it's mathematically not even... His claim is not possible, mathematically, right? Am I stupid? I am stupid, but am I this stupid? $20. I thought you were leaving. All right, now he's definitely banned. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm leaving. And then I talk more and he talks again. Oh, all right. Let's keep moving here. Yeah, plus he said you never won. Yeah, as I've said a million times, to be fair to him, I don't know if I've said it within the past 20 live streams, but like all of this is by accident. all you have to do is go back, because I left it up because it's hilarious. Go back to the first live stream. First live stream, like I'm clicking buttons, I accidentally start it, and the rest is history. And I've always been done, again, just go back. You can watch the history of the YouTube channel. I've called it before, the be done in 30 approach, but usually I'm looking to be done within 90 minutes. Because I've never been a good late morning, afternoon trader. And I'm still not the greatest. And I've said this time and time again. But what I've discovered as the live stream has evolved, and again, you can go back and cross-check me if you want all this sort of stuff. But I started off like not trading at all. I was just doing analysis. Okay, people can swing by, ask me their thoughts on this stock or this, and we'll just talk charts, talk some prop firms, Pam's plan, all that sort of stuff. And then again, long story short, then it became, okay, people actually enjoy seeing me trade, but it's like, crap, I'm not a very good afternoon trader. All right, well, the cool thing about futures is they have MNQs. So, you know what? What can I do to help grow the live stream? Because there is a monetary benefit to growing the live stream. And in order to grow the live stream, you kind of got to do what would make sense, what people want. And if people want trading. So yes, it is completely valid. So Clay, you're telling me that you're trading during a portion of the day that you're actually not that good at. Why would you do that? Very good point. Because I'm trying to grow the live stream. And right now it makes sense monetarily to do what I'm doing. Doesn't mean I'm great at it. So, but like I said, I'm trying to do it cautiously with MNQs and all that. So, I mean, again, to be fair to that guy, I don't know if what he said is true or not, but yes, I've never been a great afternoon trader. I don't think I'm terrible. But there we go. There is. So I do not feel like going through that history again. But there we go. Any tips for overtrading and blowing accounts up? Yeah, you got to set a limit. Like once you've blown a certain amount of accounts, you should probably take that as a sign that either your strategy or something about you is not jiving with the market. So like, I don't know what that number is, but if you're roasting account after account after account, again, something is off for the day. I don't know what's off. I'm not sure it even matters what is off for the day. What I would argue is the point something is off is what matters. And therefore, you should probably just not trade anymore if something is off. How am I defining something being off? Again, if you're just roasting accounts. And I should pass by through. Never traded future before, whatever. Good job. Oh yeah, hey CL Sal. Yeah, you've been here before. Yeah, you've been crushing it. Good job, man. Well, I give plenty of grace first Ace, and then when that happens, other people, not you, yell at me for why you still dealing with them. So that's what I mean. You can't really win with anybody. You're telling me I should give the trolls more grace. Other people are saying you're giving them too much grace. So, hence the balancing act. Welcome to my life. What is the best ticker to pass eval? Strategy. Having a good strategy. No ticker. There is nothing magical about a ticker to have you pass an eval. That's not how this works. I would go on tilt at bang off 20 micros like dummy. That's how I keep failing evals. Yeah, you got to do your best to avoid the tilt. All right, I'm long. Going to try to play this breakout here. Again, I'm long at the blue line. Go, go, go. Push, push, push. I want some more. Uh-oh, am I getting greedy? I might be getting greedy here. I'm still green, but I want to see it push up. Come on. there's my line in the sand. This was a breakout or get out. I'll make that my get out point. Come on. Blue line is my entry. I had green. I wanted more green though. Come on. Oh, this candle is not having me feeling good at all. And I'm out. All right. Well, I chose wrongly on that one. Had I chosen the scalpy scalp, I would have been just fine, but I was thinking that yellow line. I mean, it cleared. It put in new highs. That white line moved upwards. So, I mean, it did break to new highs. It's just not enough follow-through for me. Can I ask what the difference between gold and micro gold is? Yeah, one moves way faster than the other. That's the difference between minis and micros. Micros move 10 times slower than the minis. Looks like you make money on quick scalps. Maybe they are expecting longer term position. Yeah, I don't know. How do I change knowing that the reason to my losses are because I'm getting greedy and wanting the money I lost in the market? Dude, I don't know. You are asking in the sense of like there's a universal answer. That's a battle between you and the guy in the mirror. I'll say good job. You seem to have recognized your problem, but I'm sorry. I cannot just give you an advice that's going to work for you. I don't know. We all have different stories. It's going to go down. Okay, slug. You've been here before. Can you please rephrase that? Did not trigger my limit order at... JP, no. Appreciate that, Todd. Yeah. This is dumb. Can you be a little more specific? Darcy effect, you're long. Now people are getting long on the Darcy effect. People are trusting the law of nature here. I might try another swipe at it right here. Not might, I am. If that green line turns blue, I'm also getting long. All right, dropped down a little bit more than what I don't know. If it comes all the way back up, that'd be a pretty interesting candle there. I'm trying. An absolutely terrible fill. Okay, that's just one of these days. That's like my third terrible. Like, it filled me at the very top. Darcy fed. Oh, I don't know. I'm long. We'll see. I'm adding right there. Another 5. Because I'm doing my strategy, engineer. That's why. There are many ways to trade the market. That's why. But, I mean, feel free to, if you want to map out a trade plan, go for it. Let us know where you're buying, where your stop's at, and where's your target at. But right now, that's kind of just words. Again, if this green line, okay, looking at, like I said, act, there we go. Come on, push. Hit me. Go, 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 go. Go. I'll take that scalpy scalp. Okay, slug. I don't know where that came from, but don't be a baboon. You know better than that, slug. So if you're here just trying to rage bait, please don't. So do you see, engineer, like how I could now throw in your face, like, well, why not just get in where I got in, engineer? Like, why don't you just get in where I got in? No, you're probably like, well, it doesn't fit my strategy, which is totally fine. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know if engineer is even here anymore, but yeah, unless you're like, if you're doing kind of the market orders to get long, I think it's just bad fills. That's just kind of today. Price will likely retrace back to and 20 minutes. All right, well, fair. Yeah, I appreciate that, engineer. But you're exactly right. We all trade differently. Well, when you have a plan, because right now you're giving ranges, cool. I understand. You kind of all trade plans have to start somewhere. But yeah, if you know you finally are able to form something where you can give us numbers, that would be awesome. Okay, I won't watch. Bye. I just think right now it's setting on hands time. That's my strategy. So then this is the stuff that drives me insane. This is what I'm talking about right here. Where did that go? It's going to go down. And now you're saying, well, I'm just sitting on my hands. That is my point. You clearly did not mean that because you're not even trading. So that's exactly what I'm saying. Just please don't do that. Did I see my No, maybe I missed it. Let's go see. It's going to go down. My trade plan is to sit back and enjoy my profits. Right, not... Okay. Hey, Clay, do you solely rely on price action? No. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how you define that. I like candlesticks, which is price action. I like trend lines, which is showing price action, right? It's showing you what that price is. Moving averages are showing you price action. So yeah, I mean, I would say we all rely on price action. We all rely on maybe different forms of price action. No, order flow, no. Still disappointed on that one right there. It doesn't want to go. Which I guess I can't really, it's been choppy anyways, so I don't know. That was just wishful thinking that this move would want to continue on up, but I don't know if I played that one about as well as I could, but pretty close, I would say. All I'm saying, Slug, is this. You're done for the day. Cool. Then just don't say, like, it's going down. Like, you're just saying stuff at that point. You know what I mean? So you don't pay attention to, no. Brad, what do you care, man? You're crushing it, dude. Who cares what I'm doing? You got your payout today? You do you, brother. You got a great payout today. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't confuse yourself. It ain't broke. Don't fix it. Hey, Jamie, where you been? Gold, is gold moving pretty? Oh, yeah, gold is dropping right now. Oh, okay, okay. All right, gold. Careful with gold. It can add up surprisingly quick. Oh, okay. Well, Slug, isn't that amazing how much a failed comment throws everything off? Gotcha. All right. So you were saying just kidding, but that comment did not go through. Okay. Well, this all makes way more sense now. So anyways. I guess next time, just put the just kidding in the same comment. That way, they all go through at once. Yeah, all right. Now we're on the same page. Glad, yeah. It's amazing how much one missing comment distorts the context. I've been lurking every other... Oh, all right, Jamie. Well, why did you decide all of a sudden speak up? Let me ask you that then. Sometimes level 2 can psych you out if you don't have a plan. Yeah. There are a lot of things that can psych you out. Yeah, I hate when the... Yeah, so do I. I think we all hate when the just kidding part does not come through. Agreed. Yeah, I mean, this is... The range is wide enough to make money, but... I don't know. In all actuality, this is a 5-minute. It has just been a lot of just kind of... Not much follow through. But again, on the bright side of things, without wanting to complain too much, at least... at least these ranges do have enough points where you can still pull things out of them. That's a great question. I have no clue. I guess I just want to say, hey, well, Jamie, I'm glad you're still hanging around, lurking in the shadows like a creep in your windowless van down by the river with 3 puppies spray painted on the side of it. It's not impossible for the NASDAQ to have a 2% day, but it's statistically relatively rare. Yeah. That would be rare indeed. Question is, do we hold the range today or not? That is a very good question, and one that I do not have an answer to. Hence, why stop losses are important. Due to a bigger pullback, hard to read price action. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of hindsight analysis here, but I'm sure there's some people out there like, what are you guys talking about? Just play the top of this range and short. Look at all these shorts. Yeah, of course, give a little wiggle room. Again, that's a completely hindsight analysis, but I'm sure some people have been doing that. So they're like, I have a white cargo van for my business. Cargo van, so the windowless ones. What broker do I use? I use Take Profit Trader as my prop firm, and through the prop firm, I use Tradeovate. Top box sell here. All right, let's see. Maybe a long down here. Maybe kind of, sort of. Thinking about it. Fight. Jerry, are you behind in the stream by any chance? Or are you making a comment that there's a fight going on right here? Okay, trying to get long at the green line. I am long. Take a little scalpy scalp there. We are squeezing for sure. Whatever we say, whatever way we break should be a nice candle. Got a little scalpy too. All right, good job. They could hold the move for Asia again. Who's they? Am I a range trader now? I don't know what I am right now. That is a very astute question. Market. Gotcha. So like buyers and seller. Okay. Good. I'm glad you didn't say some sort of mysterious, conspiracy on who they is. But if they is just the market, fine. Up 400 points on their arrangement. Is it possible to range? Yeah, I think it very well could just range around. Are you based in New York City? No, I'm kind of the exact. I'm about the exact opposite of New York City. I am in Iowa. Yeah, Relo. I think that's the second time you put that comment. Just using TradingView to trade. Gotcha. Like I said before, NASDAQ was too high already to go long. Well, I think that means a little bit more context. What do you mean it was too high to go long? I just went long there and I made money on it. People that bought like right here and scalped out right there, they made money on it. I'm in Muscanet. I'm in central Iowa. All right, I'm going to try another long here. If it wants to come up to that green line. There are so many. What am I in? Marion County? I've only lived in Iowa for like a year and a half now, so I'm still kind of figuring things out. You don't want me to give him our address? I just gave him our social security number a couple of minutes ago. My wife is now thinking you guys are a bunch of creeps, and she's right. Where you located? What's your mother's maiden name? What was the first school you attended? It's great, Lexit. It's great. Can you explain your chat setup? Oh, I'm assuming you mean my chart setup. Yeah, candlesticks, 21 EMA, 50 SMA, trend line, high of the day. Ohio to Missouri to Michigan to Iowa. There we go. I'm trying to long down here though, I think. Yeah. See, this is the, what do I choose? Okay, we're gonna take a poll here. Put A if I should do that low as my entry, or B for that low. There we go. What do we got? A or B? we got about a long to long. Okay, we got quite, I don't want to say it was 50-50, but it was pretty close to 50-50. So in other words, hello? Where'd my cursor go? There it is. Inconclusive. I like this candle, though. Nice volume on this thing, too. I don't know. We'll see if this is some sort of leading indicator that maybe it wants to make another push upwards. 5 minute also looking nice. Got the nice hammer forming right off our good friend, the 21 EMA. Clay, when do you use... Yeah, I use NQ at the open because that's always been my bread and butter. I like the open. Yeah, I don't really feel like talking about all that because I just kind of gave the history of why I do MNQs in the afternoon, blah, blah, blah. But yes, I like NQs in the morning. If you scroll back, I don't know, like 30 minutes on the stream, I kind of go back of the history of the live stream and why I'm doing MNQs and all that sort of stuff. What does the DOM tell you? I don't know. I just have that over there so people, because I know a lot of people like the DOM and like to keep an eye on it. But it tells me nothing. I'm wondering about a long now. Just put my stop down there. Yeah, and it just looks cool, exactly. It makes me look smart. Do you like trading? No. Hey, Clay, where is your trendline start? I trade trendline support or resistance and do a top-down analysis. Oh, this trendline up here? Where does that one start? Right there. All right, less than a minute left on the 5 minute candle, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of candle we officially get on the 5 minute. Ooh, am I about to try double bottom right there? I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Silver? Is silver moving? Ooh. That's so garbage, though, dude. Look at this. 83, 84. So there's 1 point. 82, 83 up to 84. Look at that big old distance. Look how far I have to bring up my cross here. During the good old days, this same distance would have covered like 20 points. Yawner. Yawner. But all kidding aside, if you go and trade silver, even that action I just showed you there, be careful. Silver moves. Made 4K on that move, yeah. Congrats. But like a couple weeks ago, that would have been 40K, right? You know what I mean? But hey, 4K, not bad. All right, gonna try along with the green line right there. Clay, do you prop firm? Yes, the commissions are very minor. We talked about this earlier. Insignificant. 25 cents on the micros to buy a contract, 25 cents to sell. So round trip, 50 cents with take profit trader per micro. Would this need Slick Nick? All that data is included in your purchase with Take Profit Trader. When you buy an account, part of that includes all the real-time data. I'd be interested in a short right here if this were to come back down. However, the reason why I'm not going to do it is because this is all happening right here on the 21 EMA on the 5-minute. So that would basically mean I'm shorting basically right atop the 21 EMA, which I'm not interested in doing. Could I use it on TradingView? Yeah. I don't do that, but yeah, there are some people here that have the two connected. Yeah, right here you can see, right, TradingView is a choice. All right, I'm going to cancel that out now. What a bounce. What a bounce. I mean, it makes relatively good sense looking at it on the 5-minute. On this, it looks kind of random in a sense. Like, okay, it just went sideways out of nowhere. But again, if you bring up the 5-minute, it makes more sense. Thank you, Change, here, by the way, for helping out with that. I can't really weigh too much into the whole connection of TradingView and Tradovate, so thank you. I called out the double bottom? No, I don't think so. I think I was thinking of buying like right here. So I guess in a roundabout way, sure, I called the double bottom, but like I wouldn't have made money from it because my entry would have been like down here. But yeah, if anybody was like, no, Clay, I don't need it. I'll get long here. Good job. So I kind of sort of called it out, but for all practical purposes, I mean, I wouldn't have made money from it. It also stopped at the pivot point of A. Oh, okay. There, I get the joke. I get the joke. Well played. You are welcome, Papa Mark. I'm not sure for what, but you're welcome. I'm sure you're just thanking me for just looking good. I'm still watching this trend line up here. Don't any of you think... Oh, I got to extend this out. Don't any of you think that I've forgotten about this dirty rat up here. I'm going to get my trade at some point. Maybe I should adjust it a little bit right there. I'm going to get my trade at some point on that line up there. Don't even try to stop me. There we go. We'll keep an eye on it. I heard trading is not stressful. It doesn't need to be. In fact, stress is one of the greatest teaching tools that we can have. In other words, if you are stressed out in a trade, your position size is too big. Which is why I say start with, in the world of future, start with 1 MNQ. See how you feel. If you're like, I don't feel anything at all, okay, then you can handle 2. So go to 2. There will reach a point where you will start to feel some stress. And that is the point where it's like, okay, got to back off. My position size is too big. Oh, thank you, Papa. I heard that Tradovate doesn't work great with TradingView. You heard that where? Like an hour ago, you were just learning about all this stuff. Please don't tell me you went to Reddit. Where did you hear? Please don't say Reddit. I get stressed on 1 MNQ. Well, I'm not sure what I can do for you there then. Maybe trading just isn't your thing. Or I guess maybe you just should go and trade like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe 1 MES. Uh-oh. Hopefully Goose things didn't spin out of control. Come on, Candle. Get up here. I want my trade I've been going for the past, basically since the live stream started. Trying to time it up where I think that trend line. Because the market has a sense of humor, I'm fully expecting this thing to come up here and just rip up through that trend line and I have a loss. Like, I'm fully expecting that just because sometimes the market has a sick humor, but we'll see. I couldn't trade a high market made my money earlier today. I couldn't trade a high market. Well, how do you define a high market? Channel Darcy through the tread line. Ooh. Again, looking to get short up there at the tread line. Where's this tread line coming from? Well, in order to kind of make... I've had that tread line drawn in here since... I don't know. Definitely at least 2 hours now, right? Oh, okay. I need to come up a little bit more for the tread line right about there, I think. Okay. Am I serious? Oh, my goodness. Am I seriously finally going to get it? Okay, looking for the tread line. Okay, I'm in. Oh, there we go. Woo! 4 hours, not 4 hours, but a long time waiting. There we go. That felt great just on the principle. I don't even know. I don't even care how much I made. The fact was I've waited so long for that tread line. Finally got it. Oh, man, it's brought actually a tear to my eye. Either that or an eyelash. One of the two, but woo. There we go. Man, that's been my favorite trade for a while. We might have another trade, though, taking shape. All kidding aside. If this candle wants to close below, so this candle is going to be moving around for another 40-some seconds. So these are 2-minute candles, meaning each one moves for 2 minutes. So this clock over here is telling me how much longer this one will move around before a new candle starts. Nice, easy money. It was nice. I don't know about easy. I stopped out break even so many times for that. Doggone it. All right, let's see if it can make its way back up there. I'll take another swing at it. Okay, again, watching the countdown timer. So this candle is about to be done moving. Okay, if this one wants to come up, I was hoping to get a little bit closer. I'm not going to do any more, I'm not going to throw an order there. I want to first get some confirmation. You sound like Salivate Silver. Huh? No, Salivate Silver sounds like me. Baked Leafs. Hey, Clay, hope your day. Yeah, same to you, Baked Leaf. Well, for anybody that got short where I did, but was like, Clay, I'm an independent thinker. I agree about the trend line, but I disagree about the scalpy scalp. I'm going to let the thing cook. Congratulations. You are definitely doing better than I did on it. The power of independent thinking. I'm throwing in an order right at 200. Right at 200 for... Oh, at 200. Gotcha. No, all right, never mind. I blew another account. What else is new? Well, you had a losing trade. In my view of the prop firm space, I just consider that a losing trade. Each account is a trade. What is the stop loss associated with that trade? Whatever you paid for it. So that is how I think the prop firm, for my mind, that's how I view it. That makes the most sense. Each account itself is a trade. And like any trade, if you're taking a trade with your real money and you have a stop loss, which you should, then yeah, what's the cost associated with that if you're wrong on the stop loss? And with prop firms, it's great. If you buy an account for $100, then ultimately on that account, on that trade, your stop loss is $100. Paper trade for a bit and rethink. Yeah. Paper trade is an interesting idea. Keep hammering, $100 isn't the end of the world. Yeah, exactly. Just a losing trade. I mean, we all have losing trades. We have, I don't want to speak for Bradley, but I don't know if he's still here. But he had last week 3 losing trades, a.k.a. he had 3 blown accounts. But today, he had a banger trade. And he was like, yeah, today, my trade, his new account, has paid for all the blown accounts from last week. And with one account, has now paid for everything else. Because again, he had 3 blown accounts. So he's out, I don't know, maybe $300, whatever he paid for it. But now his one trade today, which put him into payout territory, has compensated for all those blown accounts. And that's a beautiful thing. It beats going on tilt with a prop or real. Yeah. If you're going to, well, it beat, yeah, I suppose. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You think he's just completely on tilt right now. So if he's going to just lose his mind, go do it on paper. If that's what you're saying, agreed. Agreed. Currently rehabbing a flip. Oh, you're a flipper, huh? Nice. Yeah, especially and stay away, Goose. Stay away from your live account. It sounds like you are in a very dangerous situation right now. Do you chat in the morning in your? Yeah, yeah, of course I do. Give a lot. Give watches. Give alerts. Today had some very nice trade plans that I posted. Yeah. I mean, day trading futures is a million times better than options because options have theta, futures do not. And yeah, I would do it in a prop firm because futures are no joke. They move and they can move very quickly. And if you're caught off guard and it's your own funds can disappear in a hurry. But with a prop firm, like I said, worst, depending on the account you get, you're at $100. So, yeah, I am a big, big believer in. In fact, I think I think we're in a golden age right now for day trading. The invention of micro futures and then the invention of prop firms. I mean, there's just so much things going on for people like myself that got started and had to deal with the pattern day trading rule and all that sort of stuff. We're in good times right now. It feels like it might be a green close today. Yeah, I mean, seems like that's a more likely thing than not. Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense on every front. In the category of day trading. Clay, I'm going to get me a prop. I'll go heavy long at open. You go heavy short at open. We'll roast one account and ride a big opening and move to the other accounts and split the. Oh, okay. They have surprisingly good things to pick that sort of stuff up. I wonder if it's going to go for another squeeze. I don't know. All I'll say is that trend line is doing work. I don't know why I didn't take that trade. I should be getting. So here's what I'm going to look for though. If this candle here, like were to close and then this candle comes up through there and then starts to come back down, I will look to grab it short right there, and my stop will be above the high. So I'll have a small little risk profile, and if this thing rolls over, I'll have a nice risk versus reward. But again, step one is okay. We got 30 seconds until this candle is done closing. No, I'm not trying to get blacklisted, Slug. Not trying to get blacklisted. Yeah, Goose. I appreciate that. Goose is tilted. He knows he's tilted. I'm glad that he's in a prop account, at least with his tilt, and not his live account. So these are micros you were trading, correct? Okay, not exactly what I was looking for, but I will still take this short up here. I can give it more of a stop than that. Yeah, that'll be plenty. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. That's the wrong stop. I need a buy up there, you dent. There we go. All right, looking to get short. Actually, I can come up a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, risking a whopping 4 points. But hey, like I said, with these sorts of situations, you can structure some very nice risk-reward scenarios. That'll be my first target. If I'm filled, if that red line turns blue, I am in. Now, if this thing just wants to shoot up straight through there, well, then I'll have a losing trade on my hands. Hey, thank you, lactic acid. Again, looking to get short at the red line. I am... Was very close to getting filled as it drops back down now. No, no! Come back! Come back! Thank you. No, I need to come back a little bit more. Dude. All right. I'm out. I'm canceling. It basically hit me but did not fill me. All right. We're recooking. If this candle can close here, and then I'm looking for... Okay, this could be really nice, actually. No. Go back up here and close. Doggone it. That's not what I wanted. I'll still do it, though. Hit the yellow line, and I'll throw my order down here for a short. Step 1, it's got to hit the yellow line. There we go. Hit. There we go. Stop. Red line. Let's see if this is a fake break. If it's a true break, well, then I will not be taking part of it. I'll have... Okay, I'm glad I canceled that trade plan out. But still maybe some sort of fake break here. Let's see. Has this trend line finally officially been broken? I'm not totally convinced. I think this could just be a fake break of it. So I'm trying to get short there. But right now, maybe it's a legit break. If it is, well then, I won't be making money from it, but I also won't be losing money from it because I'll never get filled. Now, what I don't want to happen is for it to come down here, fill me, and then go back up. That's just, like, cruel. All right. Well, looks like maybe that is a legitimate break at this point. So, back to the drawing board. But I got my piece off you, Treadline. I got my... 1. Did I do 1 or 2 trades off here? I can't even remember. 1 for sure. Oh, no. Don't pull back. Don't tempt me. Okay, my stop loss is going to have to be so wide, though, that I got to reduce position size at this point. Don't tempt me. It's going up. Yeah, you're right. It just went up. Good call. I like your unfalsifiable statement there, Lano. It's going up. Yeah. And you're right, to be fair. It did. I saw it go up a tick after you said that. So good call, man. Lano's got a crystal ball. He's bossed up. How did you know it was going up, Lano? Tell us now. How did you know? How did you know it was going to go up a tick? Tell me. Where did you buy your crystal ball? You want to buy me an account, Brad? I'll name it the Brad Allen account, and I'll trade silver on it. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll full port that thing. The Brad Allen account. You want to buy me one? I'll do that. If it does continue to go up, it will go up last week's support level. No, that's not how the market works. There are no wills in the market. Nothing will happen. My crystal ball looks amazingly similar to a bowling ball. This 5 minute though has me still look at all these upper shadows. Like at some point this thing has got to roll back over, right? I would be very scared to go long right now. So if anything, I'm still thinking short because of that 5 minute. Fib the previous day range. No, I already got enough lines on my chart. I don't need fibs on it too. I'm not trying to force myself to suffer from analysis by paralysis. Wait, did I just say that backwards? I did. Paralysis by analysis is what I meant to say. I'd be cautious to say what the market is going to do with wars. I mean, I would be cautious with saying what the market is going to do at any point because that would be a very quick way to let people know that you have no idea what you're doing. I'm going for a long. I'm going to try a long here. Former breakout point. Lows right here. 21 EMA. Will it work? I don't know. We're about to find out, maybe. Short of a stop at the high. Roger that. Again, looking for a long at the green line if it wants to pull back some more. Ooh, I don't like that. That was a little delayed. When I dragged it down, it was not smooth like it normally is. Yeah, no, I hear you, Slug. Yeah, right now. By the way, any new developments? I have not been checking. Well, oh so close yet oh so far away. Well, try to get long. Press secretary speaking. Roger that. However, my entry point was not. Press secretary speaking. Round table. Gotcha. Drug it down is proper grammar. Drug it down. U.S. sunk an Iron ship and blew a hole in one of their sub. I did see that the sub. Okay, I can't talk right now. The 5 minutes still looks like it might need more of a pullback. I like this though. 2 minute, which is what we're looking at here, looks good, but the 5 minute is what's causing me some hesitancy. Oh, this looks good. But again, it's those 5 minute candles, all those upper shadows. It's making me think this thing might be a little bit top heavy here. Well, I would have been just fine. Well, congrats if anybody. Again, power of independent thinking. If you're like, Clay, dude, I like it. I'm not worried. I'm getting long. Well, hey, you chose right. I chose wrong. Okay, okay. You don't have to rub it in anymore, market. Thanks. Yes, I get the point. I was wrong. I got it with 1 micro. Good job. Well, we're right back to that trend line. Is this about to be another short right here? Feels wedgy again? Yeah, it is feeling. I just don't want to get a wedgie. I'm not looking to get a wedgie by the market right now. If I get short here, 200, stop is up there, so about a 15-point stop. Don't judge me talking to myself. Don't judge me. I know you talk to yourself too as a trader. Don't judge. Hey, Andrew. Nice. Yeah, it was a good open. Good open. Long 205, stop. I like that, Sokol. It's good stuff there. That's a man with courage. Now he can be held accountable. I like that. I was literally talking to myself as you said that. All right, see, I'm not the only. There's at least 2 crazy people here. All right, is this a double top? Is this a double top? If it hits the white line, I'm going to throw in a short up here. Or down here. And if it hits that white line, I'm throwing in a short. Down here. Then we'll see if we can get some sort of double top. But step 1 for me is it's got to hit that white line. The white line is the high of the day. So the price can never get above the white line. It can only move the white line higher. But like I said, I want to at least see it hit there. I don't know. Maybe is this close enough to count as a double top? I might be too picky right now. Like I said, I want to see it just give that extra little bit of rejection from the high. Hello? There we go. I don't even think if you people trade ES, MES, fine. Like, at least I know there's a lot of liquidity there, but yeah, that's just not my cup of tea. You're short, blackout. Where's your stop at, brother? I'm thinking about joining you, but I'd like to see just a little bit more confirmation. 212. I'm assuming up over the hot. Wait, what? Your stop is at 212? No, that's probably where you got short at is 212. I'm asking where's your stop at? Okay, I am going to try a short there. Stop over the highs. See if this is indeed some sort of double top, whatever you want to call it, or rejection off the trend line. 220 stop. Gotcha. If that red line turns blue, I'm in. Again, I'm trying to get short at the red line. Stop will be this green line, but I'm not yet in yet, so I have not locked in my stop. If that red line turns blue, though, I am filled. Let's see if this does some sort of double top rollover. But as of now, it is... Okay. Oh. I like the candle here. Can deliver, though. And I'm going high maintenance mode. I want to see this first come up here and then come down, and I'll actually move my stop up, or I'm sorry, my entry up a little bit even higher. But first come up. Doesn't necessarily need to hit the white line, but let's see it come up to this area here. Now, hindsight may prove this to all to be me being too high maintenance, but I'm allowed to be high maintenance now. I got the account nice and green, so if I don't get it, oh well, still green. I'm so short, when I look up, I'm still looking down. Let's go. I will short at 266 if it goes there. Okay, well, you might be waiting a while. And where would your stop be? I would have been short, right? Yeah, I think my first trade plan was right here before I... Well, got out of your scalp. I'm jelly cooked 2 accounts and waiting on texture and to use tools I finally know how to use. What tools are these? Well, congrats, Randy. That was short. In hindsight, my high maintenance cost me. It seems so stupid now. Like at the time, like what I was visualizing, it would have given me a beautiful setup, but now it's like what a dumb requirement that was. Think I'm done. I took an extra contract on a long and went green. I don't want to have it over. All right, lactical acid law. Wish I would have held. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you chose a scalpy scalp, so be it. I'm going for a long at that green line. It's bounced there, a couple times there. It is this former breakout point right here. So we'll see if this is an example of a resistance still behaving as support. Okay, here we go. If this dumps on through, it'll not be pleasant, but... Okay, here we go. Getting close, getting close. Cover trying along at the 9. All right, well, I'm trying to long right here. Hey, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button. I completely forgot today. So we are way behind in likes, but that's on my own fault. But yes, if you're enjoying this in any way, shape, or form, if you don't mind hitting that like button, it does make a big difference. It helps out quite a bit. So if you'd be willing to do that, I thank you in advance. All right, maybe I get filled here. Did. All right, I'm coming down now. I don't like how it putts right above my entry. I don't like that. Okay, let's come down to the purple line now. The 50. Okay, here we go. My original entry point was what, like right here? So I'll paper trade this, see if I would have gotten filled and how that would have worked out. Okay, this cross here is representing, I think, my original entry point before I moved it. All right, I'd be filled on that one. I'd be filled. I'd be filled. I'd be underwater a little bit. Uh-oh. Am I going to play the I should have left it there game? Hey, cool, changed. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you on the inside. Make sure you introduce yourself in there. A lot of nice people. Good traders. All right. Okay, I'd still be, like I said, this crosshair is representing where my original entry point was. Trying to see how that would have worked out. Not very well as of now. No, everything, Slick Nick, assuming you're buying a take profit trader account, everything that is included, you do not have to buy anything else separately. I guess wait, you were wanting to use TradingView though. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I take a step back. I don't know how the TradingView integrations all work. But what I'm doing, it's all included. Real-time data, everything with Tradovate. All right. Adjusting down. Now this kind of is a failed bounce, so I want to give myself a little bit more. TradingView. Yeah, I don't know if he's a scalper or not. What time to have? All right, have a good one, Miss Tiny Trader. Doggone it. Well, I would have been just fine here, huh? I would have had to sit through a little bit of annoyance, but it never dropped that far below it anyway, so I would never been stopped or anything like that, and oh well. Anticipation is making me wait. I'm curious, why didn't you keep the original entry? Because I'm a baboon. I am a dented baboon. You are currently at Tori Williams. You are currently at the zoo right now. Your monitor is like the glass you would see at the zoo. On the other side of the glass, on the other side of your screen, you are watching a baboon. I'm a mere dented baboon. That is why. I got cocky in the buffer from minus 200 and I went up to 800 and the next day I got cocky in the buffer from minus 200. I went up $800 next day and yeah, I'm not quite sure what do you mean? How did you go up $800 and get cooked? I don't understand that. Well, thank you, Tori. Yeah, I think I didn't like the approach. I think it came down here if I remember and it was like just kind of bouncing around right above my entry and I don't like when it does that. Oh, is that what I said, Sokol? All right, Sokol. Welcome to Modship. You've stuck around. You're here a lot. You are now a mod. Welcome aboard. You now need to quit your full-time job. You work here now. Please be here at 6 a.m. Eastern, and you work till 9 p.m. Eastern. I pay in Twinkies and stale Twinkies and hugs. There you go. please, I think you probably already know this, but leave the timeouts to me. Leave the bans to me. If you see something that is just obviously needs to be deleted, then go for it. But yeah, welcome aboard. Can't even get... No, I don't pay in fresh Twinkies. Stale Twinkies. Hey, Vlad, I've been thinking about you. Vlad, check it out. Look, I've been thinking about you this whole time. Like, when is Vlad going to show up? So check this out right here. Look at this. Vlad, look who I got a code with now. There you go. You can support the stream. I was like, oh, Vlad, he's asked me about them. There we go, Vlad. I last week got it for Alpha. There you go. Now, if you want to support the stream, buddy, you can. Okay. Well, yeah, I have a code with... I thought you always said Alpha. Maybe I have you confused with somebody else. But I do have a code with Apex anyways, too, so... There you go. Amazon spiked today, but low volume, it seems. Does that mean it should come down? I don't know. I don't watch Amazon. Hey, Carlos, you've been here before. Carlos, why are you still watching stocks? Why are you not day trading futures in a prop firm? No, yeah, I can't tell who used it. For some reason, Vlad, I thought... Wait, you're Croatia, aren't you? You're the guy in Croatia. You're a mathematician or whatever. Isn't that you? Okay, yeah. Yeah, for some... I could have sworn you were using Alpha. Potential triple top. This is true. I am watching for a potential short. I am going to go ahead and get... I don't know. This trend line is kind of sort of still doing... Okay, I'm going to get rid of it now. It served its purpose. All right, here we go. Maybe a short up here, triple top. 1, 2, do we get 3? Let's see. I'm going to wait for confirmation, though, first. I don't know, dude. I could have sworn you said Alpha before. I think you're gaslighting me right now. I'm tired of the beatings in stocks. I'm here to learn futures. Well, I mean, there's nothing to really learn. What do you use to trade stocks, rookie? Are you using charts? If you're using charts to trade stocks, well, then you're going to use charts to trade futures. There's nothing to learn about futures. Just use charts. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that other one. For some reason, I thought that was Alpha. All right, yeah, my memory did fail. Again, Carlos, same thing for you. Carlos, what are you using to trade stocks? Are you using charts as your decision-making tool, Carlos? I want to see this come up here and bump its head right there, but... E-trade and charts, yes. Okay, then you're 97% of the way to trading futures. When you chose to learn how to use charts... You made a very wise decision because charts can be used for anything. So, no, Carlos, you don't have to... It doesn't matter what a future is. What matters is, can you manage risk and trade it, which is what charts are for. The only 3% is you just have to learn how points work, but that's super easy. In futures, a point is worth a certain dollar value. So if a point is worth $20 and something moves 5 points, well, if it's $20 per point and it moves 5 points... 20 times 5 means you would make $100 per contract. There you go. Now you fully understand futures. I understand where numbers and Carlos is coming from. It's like, okay, well, futures do sound great, but I don't have the time to learn how to trade futures. It's like, well, no, wait a second. Which is why it goes back to my point. If at some point in your journey, you were like, I want to learn charts, that was a brilliant decision on your part. Because right now, you don't have to learn a bunch of stuff. If you trade charts, you're already 97% of the way there to trading futures. Okay, still looking for it to come up here, and then I'll look for a potential short. Okay, if AMD go... Okay, Carlos. Right here. Stop talking. Stop. AMD is irrelevant. Look at these numbers here. If a price so if the futures goes from here up to here, I'm assuming you can look at these numbers and say, oh, that's a difference of 10. That is a 10-point move. If the contracts are worth $20 per point, then how much did you make right there, Carlos? Again, these contracts are worth $20 per point. Right here, you can see that's a 10-point move. So how much would you have made, Carlos? Yeah. Man, I'm trying to help you out, Carlos. I'm actually giving you like one-on-one attention. Can you answer the problem? I'm trying to build your confidence that you are actually, you know how to trade futures. Who cares, Carlos? Who cares? But these point values are assigned to what? Who cares? Are you a day trader or are you like some sort of fundamental theoretical trader? Yes, $200. There you go. That's all you need to know. That's it. That's it. There you go. You now know how to trade futures because you already used charts and you now understand how points work. There you go. All right, here we go. Maybe a short here. Again, I'm thinking maybe a triple top, but I first want to see the price hit this white line and then see how it behaves if it gets up there. No, it's a futures contract. For lack of better terms, yes, it's like a stock. It's the ticker symbol. So if that helps you visualize it, yes, MNQ is a stock ticker symbol, right? Dude, can you just get up here and bump your head? What EMAs are you using? Why are you assuming I'm using EMAs? That's very mean to the SMAs of the world. Do they make missiles? Q hat stock is this. Huh? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe. Wait, Carlos is in high school? Is that true? Are you in high school, Carlos? Did I miss something? If so, that's fantastic. What does this company make? Used toilet paper. Okay, not exact. So, I mean, if I put my entry down here, that's kind of a bigger... All right, I got to let this next candle take place. Oh, whatever. I got plenty of wiggle room on the day. Let's get short here. That's too good of a candle for me. Come on. Keep coming down, brother. Fake breakout. Let's go. Or fake breakout into a breakdown now. Come on, let loose. Come on, let loose. Look at this volume, too. This has got to be, yeah. Come on, freak out those bulls. Freak them out. Come on. Freak them out. Bulls are cracking walnuts. My theory is they freak out, they wave the white flag, and I can make some money. Uh-oh. No, bulls, freak out. Beautiful candle here. Could not ask for a better candle at this resistance. Does not mean it'll work out, but I'll take this trade all day long. Although I was hoping to get the move on this candle here. So the mere fact it stopped and now I'm looking at this does not have me feeling nearly as confident as I once was. So maybe the joke's on me. There's my stop. The joke is maybe on me. We'll see, though. Good job, Grassmaster. As long as that $18 is coming from good habits, that's what it's all about. Good habits, Clay. What are you talking about? Clay is troll. What am I trolling about? I'm trolling about good habits being important? Hey, thank you, Goose. Again, I'm short. These are my first couple of targets. This is my stop up there. I don't really know what... I still like the setup overall, but my confidence has diminished some because I thought this candle would be the one that freaked out the bulls, and I think I'm the one that got played. Ooh, do I add more if it comes back down here? That's the question. Ooh, I think I have to. I have to. Okay, I'm going to add more if it comes down to that red line. Only if it comes down there, though. If it wants to stop me out, then so be it. Again, looking to add to the position. So I guess technically adding to a winner because my next add is slightly in the green. Like I said, only if it comes down. But this candle here, I think it might have suckered me right in. We'll see, though. We'll see. Come on. Keep coming down. Again, just had to get the Bulls' hopes up. Let's see if we can wipe away the Bulls' hopes again. Come on. Again, if it's going to stop me out, please just stop me out. What I don't want is for it to come down here, fill me, and then come up and stop me out. Because now I'm getting stopped out with 10 contracts instead of 5. So if you are going to stop me out, market, please just take me out right now when I only have 5 contracts. We short at the same time? All right, Alan. Let's see if it works out for us, brother. What is the volume indicator on? That's called volume profile. All right, getting close. Maybe, kind of, sort of, to adding. New candle's about to start. Okay, come on. Come on. Still trying to trust this general area of resistance. Here, rollover. Here, rollover. Can we get a rollover here? I don't know. Trying to trust it. Very close for me adding. There we go. I added. Come on, keep coming down now. Come on, come on, come on. Dude, at least... Oh, my goodness. Not that that would have made a huge difference, but at least hit my first target. You got to be kidding me. All right. Well, it is what it is at this point. Maybe I'm the absolute fool on this one now. Oh, that is frustrating. Again, I'm not saying that because I didn't get filled there, therefore this is going to be a red trade. No, it would still be a red trade. It's more so just the point of it. Like, come on. How do you not at least... Well... So this is like worst case scenario where, like I said, comes down, fills me, rubs salt in the wound by getting so close to at least hitting an initial target, and then it's like, no, just kidding, and then just goes straight back against me. Oh man, this candle is going to look epic for the longs here. Yeah, oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I would be shocked at this point if this works out. This is an amazing candle for longs. Yeah, the market makers are watching. They're watching. Yeah, this one is a losing trade. That candle right there is so beautiful for the longs, and I'm short. This dirty rat right here suckered me right in. Good job, longs. You got me. You got me. Oil long? No, I'm not long oil right now. It still looks like failing. No, I'm writing this one off. I do not see this. I don't believe this downwards move at all. I'm not going to let the market get my hopes up. I don't believe you. No, it's cruel. I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to get my hopes up that it's going to go in my favor. Nope. Not going to let you do it to me, market. Like I said, this candle here is a thing of beauty for the bulls. See? See? It's trying to get my hopes up. I know what you're trying to do. Act like you want to go below the blue line. I know what you're trying to do. I don't believe you. Nope, I don't believe you. See? Look at that. Bounces right off the blue line. Dirty rats. You see what I mean? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. See? You hit my... Look at... You gotta be kidding me. What is this? It's not like this target's even aggressive. Like, it won't even give me that one. I don't believe you. Look at... What is this? All right, I'm going to put my stop here now. Either come down or just take me out for a little bit of a small... Like, this is crazy. It really does feel like it knows. I mean, it doesn't, but that's so what it feels like right now. Did it finally get me? Again, I'm still not out of the woods yet. Still could be a losing trade, but... All right, let's make sure this is actually now a winning trade. Are you serious? Whoop, uh-oh. Whoop, that's not oil. Not oil. Back to here we go. Hey, fill me there. Come on. This just shows how pathetic my read on the market. Well, that candle got the hopes up big time. But I guess good on me for trusting the overall general area of just this general range up here. There's my stop. So this is a green trade. Now it's just a question of how far down does this thing want to roll over? So I'm in the good spot where I don't know how much money I know I'm going to make money, but my only stress is how much money am I going to make, right? Because I don't know how far down the price will go. Therefore, I don't know how much money I'm going to make. Good. It's a good stress to have. Come on. Keep coming. My stop is right there. Oh, so close to getting stopped. And I'm stopped out. Wow. Well, I thought I was absolutely cooked right there. But the overall zone, it did its thing. Like I said, this was the former area of resistance, and it took some patience, but it rolled over. Yeah, pretty much a swing trader after that one. After that, I don't know, how long I was in that for, like 10 minutes? Do you ever get I do not have a P.O. box. It goes down. What goes down? Lots of emotion spent on that one. Yeah, that one was dirty. It served me right though. I got, I guess, a little too overconfident after this candle formed. Yeah, good grief. I got in here, so we'll say I was in a minute there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that was over. Was I in it for 14 minutes? Oh, yeah, man. In my world, that might as well be a long-term investment. Was anybody short with me on that one? Give me a 2 if you were short in on that one. Yeah, I can say, David, not a whole lot of people have asked to ever send me stuff. In fact, you might be like one of the first ones ever. So thank you, but I don't know if it really justifies me having a P.O. box. All right, look at all these 2s. I'm long from the hammer. Oh, okay. This hammer. I was like, wait, you're long from that one? But I'm assuming you mean that one. Gotcha. Again, as a reminder, hit that like button. Do we have 31 people here that are enjoying? Would love to get this up to 300 likes. So if you are enjoying in any way, shape, or form, please hit that like button. It helps. Let's see if we can get maybe a short squeeze going in the likes here. I've been trading the fill. I've been trading the fill? Okay, what could he mean by that? What's the typo? I'm trading the... Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going full port long. All right, go for it, brother. I'm long from 150. Well, where were you here then telling us you're going to get long at 150? Come on, Rocky. This would be way more exciting if you had told us at that time that you're going to get long at 150. But showing up after the fact is like, it's just not as fun that way. Just not as fun. Wick fill, risky, but it's been working in ranges. I was solo. Well, don't be solo, you dent. Show up here. Wick fill is my new band name. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard of a wick fill. Well, I can't remember. Somebody was long in this hammer. So, yeah, hopefully it was either a scalpy scalp or I don't know what. But if you're getting undisciplined right now, you are cooked. My stop was at 1.9. Okay. Good discipline then. Wait, what? What? Stop. No. Your stop was literally at 195. Last time I joined. Hey, Woothless, I remember that name. I'm going to take a guess, but are you? I think you're in Canada, aren't you? Let's see how. Let's check my memory. Oh, that was dirty. Look at that move down. UK. Oh, I promised I was going to guess UK. I really was. Doggone it. But hey, at least I remembered you were foreign. But believe it or not, I do remember you. I do vaguely remember the name. Not good enough to get your exact country, but I remember that you were not from America. Oh, is the FOMC next week? Come on, 10 more likes. Come on. Come on. I feel like such a failure. What am I doing with my life? Can't even get 300 likes right now. I never saw your answer already, Zokru. Hey, thank you, everybody. Let's go. 310. Keep it going. Maybe we go on a short squeeze up to 400 likes, which is the actual goal, but for some reason, hitting 400 likes is brutally hard. No, don't double like. That's manipulation. Why is your chart ahead of mine? Well, there is a slight delay on the live stream. You'll hear from Trump himself in about 30 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes. All right. So, well, Trump's always late. So that means at least an hour. So I'm not going to get too wrapped up in it. FOMC is March 17th to 8th. Okay, so we got a while for that. Get a better interface, guy, under 5 minutes window. Well, yeah, but I guess I don't know. Slick Nick, did you get the prop firm or what are you doing? Today's price action has been it's been lately, it's been pretty good for me in the morning. And then the afternoon has been I'm making money, it's fine, but a lot of yo-yo. Not like yo, not that, like yo-yo, like up and down yo-yo. Live feed is no legs. Off a run of the Mills bandwidth not. I have no idea what you're talking about, Zokru. You come across as somebody that likes to skip words. Live feed is no legs off a run of the Mills bandwidth not important. Maybe just some punctuation, brother. But as far as I'm aware, there are no truly live feeds. If you're watching a live stream on YouTube, there is a little bit of a delay. Thank you, Benjamin. Not a mod. 2 lines of text in the chat. When's the next trader meetup? That's only for private community members. Unfortunately, there are too many weirdos. In fact, like I said, 99% of the people that have been in the chat and swung by are totally normal. But you always get the 1% that you're like, man, if I were to ever do like a live stream trader meetup, no, that could get really weird in a hurry if one of you guys show up. All right, have a good one, Mike. $6 seconds, about give or take. Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe for you it is, but like, what happens if you showed up, Grassmaster? That'd just be weird. That would be my dream come true, Mark. New York City has been a killer the last few days, and the afternoon market has been slow and no follow through. It's like if you were using Trading View. No, you do sound normal. I'm sure we'd get along just fine. Can't time out people in real life, Clay. What do you think? What do you think this is for, boy? That's got timeout written all over it, boy. That gets wrapped around your neck like an anaconda, boy. It's timeout. It's nighty night. It's one of those nighty night timeouts. Watch yourself, boy. That's true. I can't. I put your head right between. I crack acorns with these pecs. Crack, crack. Better watch yourself. Clay, I warn you, I used to box. Oh, yeah. I'll box you with hugs. Maybe kind of sort of along down here. The 5 minute has me thinking this might be backside of a move. So we are at the 21 EMA, but I don't know this. Okay, maybe this has something to do with it. Let's see. Yeah, if you want to call that like a rising wedge, I don't know. I don't like it. We are kind of breaking through this rising wedge, if you want to call it. There's just something about it that has me feeling a little icky inside from the longs perspective. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't see. By the way, somebody asked if it's possible to have an absolute stop. And with Ninja, it is you can trade. Okay, that's a Ninja talk. Well, thank you, Coran. I mean, in my defense, I'm nicely green on the day. You know, my risk was controlled. I knew where the stop was at. I had my line in the sand, so it was kind of one of those things. Either it works out or it doesn't. So again, we are sitting here at the 21 EMA has worked. Here, fake breakdown. Here, small little fake breakdown. So I don't know. Maybe this is another fake breakdown, but I don't know. There's just something that feels a little icky from the long standpoint. You're on the 2 minute? Oh. Like I said, I'm not going to call you crazy if you're getting long here. I mean, you're throwing your stop. But like for me, I don't know. Again, we're on the 5 minute here. Usually we're watching on the 2 minute. But, okay. Bulls, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for calling you icky. Well, I feel like do I need to start using the 1 hour time frame or something? What is the upset? Is there some sort of cult leader out there that advertises the 1 hour time frame? Why are so many people talking about the 1 hour time frame? You have the heebie-jeebies. No. What I got is chills, which are multiplying. And I am losing what? What am I losing? This will reveal people's ages. What am I losing? I have chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing what? Here we go. Here's a little movie trivia to reveal people that are old. There you go. Correct. Control is the quote. Okay, well, this 21 EMA, to be fair, it is putting up a bigger fight than what I thought. It's from, is it really? What is the name of the movie? I thought it was always Grease. Is it actually Grease Lightning? Is that the official name of it? Try to add 10 more to the short and got stopped for break even. Whoops. All right, I will confess I think it could still come down, but I did not think it would put up this good of a fight. So I'm not going to say that I'm totally wrong at this point, but I will admit that I'm a little wrong because this is not necessarily giving up as quick as what I thought it would. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Just Grease, yeah. Did your chart gap on the 2-minute? I don't think so. I don't think there's any gaps. It must be because I'm using Hiking Ashley. Because you're using, yeah, I'm not even going to try. We can't do quotes from the song Grease Lightning. Oh, is that like the second one? Hey, Razorback. Glad I don't even trade future. Hey, well, thank you, Razor. Very kind. You've been here from almost the get-go, too. Thank you. That's very kind of you. But I'm glad you enjoy. Okay, period. Sounds good. Okay. All right. The 5-minute. Maybe this is not the backside of the move. I'm not convinced, but it is. It's holding up. It is holding up. Still not convinced enough to get long, though. That's for sure. Up 719 today. Good job. Hold, push. What direction, Harper? Well, I guess long, probably. He's saying hold for this to hold. That would make sense. Yes, Clay, for a channel with no music, it's entertaining. Yeah, that just means I have to talk the whole time, though. I am the music. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love... See, we also get music trivia here. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love... There you go. Zach with the win. Rock and roll. See, where do you get to see a baboon, a dented baboon trade? You get movie trivia. You get to look at a Greek god or something that looks like a Greek god. I mean, come on. Where do you, I mean, this is just, I mean, you get it all right here. Clay, I think you're ugly. That's a bold-faced lie, and you know it. Okay? So don't even lie. Don't be a dog-faced pony soldier liar. Did I get it right that time? I think I got it right. Dog-faced pony-faced liar. Dog-faced pony soldier. I think I got it. Oh, no. It's a lying dog-faced pony soldier. So close. Bowles. You got me. Look at this 5-minute. I'd be a lying dog-faced pony soldier if I said that I thought something like this would happen. I was obviously not convinced enough to want to take a short, but you heard me say it. I thought this was icky to get long, and look at that bounce. Again, shout out to you independent thinkers that were like, Clay, you are a beautiful individual. But I disagree here, my brother. I'm getting long. Hey, power of independent thinking. Scared money don't... Well, that wasn't necessarily about being scared. It was just me not liking the setup. Who is using Hinky Ashi? Can you describe how you are using it? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just kidding. I have never used hinky dinky hokey pokey candles before, so maybe they are amazing. I have no idea. Viraj Sharma, hi. Hello. I blow my nose. Have you tried them? Are they a little goofy? I have no idea. I have never tried the hokey pokey candles. Again, candles take the average of the high low and the last candle plots it, and it is a smoothing function that displays trending, but a candle do not sit at the exact moment. Oh, all right, interesting. They seem more pronounced, but I have no experience with them. Gotcha. Yeah, if you do use hokey pokey candles, that's fine. I'm just goofing around. They may be the greatest thing ever. What is Clay using? Candlesticks. Do they even have an... I don't know. Do they have like an actual name? No, candlestick, yeah. Okay, yeah. Then not this. Not the hokey pokey candles. I'm using candlesticks. Which country are you from? America. I got a cheeseburger. I'm eating some apple pie. Which country are you from? Hey, are you even a real person or was this a bot? I might look really dumb here. I am now interested in a long. Let's see. What could I structure? Let's see. If I got long here at 85 and I put my stop down there. All right, that's not even a 10-point stop. Mm-hmm. $81. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Wait, where? Yeah, this form. Okay, this former breakout area here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Right there, and I can put my stop below these lows. Yeah, basically a 4-point. Let's see what happens. Or this probably is finally the backside of the move. Now the market makers, Marky's like, okay, we got him right where we want him. If I'm honest right now, I like that as a short. The problem, though, is on the 5-minute, we have the 21 EMA. So do I want to go against the 21 EMA, which has been holding very, very strong? I don't know. Market makers are trapped. They have to pay you. All right, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. NVIDIA, Apple falling hard. Roger that. Okay, what country are you in? Because I don't really want to tell you what I'm doing if you're in a country that is banned. So what country are you in, Viraj Sharma? You have a cool looking name. I'm assuming you're not from America, though. Especially when you ask me what country I'm in. Dude, if this 21 EMA holds again, this will be one of the more impressive. I mean, the 21 EMA I've always liked, but like this is a very impressive showing. I am from India. Okay. Then what I'm using is two things. Thing number one is I'm in a prop firm. That prop firm is Take Profit Trader, which is the link that you see at the top of the screen there. They are available to people from India. So good news for you. They are available for India. And then through Take Profit Trader, the platform I'm using is Tradovate. So step one would be you'd select the purchasing power you want. Again, code Clay, so you save 40%. And then after you select the account you want, then they'll ask you what platform, and I'm using Tradovate. And again, this is all open to people in India. So there you go. Well, I mean, I don't know if they're poor or not. I'm just saying that there are some countries that what I'm doing would not be available to you. But if you're in India what I am doing is available to you. All right, here we go. Maybe. Looking to get long at the green line. Stop is the red. Okay. This is probably the backside of the move now. I keep saying I think this is the backside, and it's keep not being the case. But now that I'm trying to go long, it's probably the backside of the move. Got kicked out. All right, Vlad. Well, there's always another one. All right, here we go. Maybe kind of, sort of. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Dude. That green line turns blue. I'm in. All right, I'm in. Bounce. Took one out. All right, I'm just going to mental stop loss this thing so I don't have to keep changing things back and forth. Got another one out. Got another one out. Stop right there. Boom. Let's go. Hey. Me constantly thinking this is the backside of the move. I'll take another one out right there. Thank you. Come again. Just follow this up now with my stop. Yo, ho, 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 a pirate's life for me. A metal stop? What's a metal stop? Thank you. Come again. Dude, I'm such a bad trader that I'm a good trader. This whole time I keep like, oh, this is the backside of the move. Nope, not the backside. This is crazy. All right, stopped out there. Oh, my goodness. You didn't have it? Come on, boy. Slick, I would say ditch TradingView. TradingView is not that. I don't know why people are so obsessed with TradingView. Yeah?
Do you have the time that you could put Jet down?
Yeah, I'll put him down when I'm done here.
Okay, at 2? Because that's when he has to go down.
Yeah, I should be done by then.
Thanks.
Yep. Can you close the door, Faye? Can you close the door, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you're all right. How much that trade? What do you mean how much that trade? I don't know how much I made in it. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, that was, I don't know, a weird one. I talked so much about backside of the move, and I was so wrong that I actually made money from it. If I did, well, I mean, just use Tradeovate. To me, and I guess I don't quite understand why people are so obsessed with TradingView. I'm not saying the charts are terrible, but I don't know. Like, why pay extra? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a cheapskate. But I think these charts via Tradeovate are just fine. Trado, what? This. What country are you in, Romello? Let's first start there. I don't want to go through this if you can't even use what I'm doing. What country are you in? Okay. So this is what I'm doing. I'm in a prop firm. What prop firm? Take Profit Trader. If you go to the link at the top of the screen, this is where it'll take you. Step 1, select the account you want. Code Clay if you want to support the stream and get the 40% off and no activation fee. Then after that, they'll say, what platform do you want to use? Right here, Tradeovate. Yes, you can do TradingView, but good grief, I think that's overcomplicating things. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. So yeah, on that note of supporting the live stream, if you enjoy this, this is completely viewer supported. There's no sponsorships, nothing like that. So if you are enjoying and you want to help ensure the stream continues, then code Clay, all caps, with any of these prop firms I recommend. Take Profit Trader. I think they're the king of the business, whether you're a beginner or experienced. However, I do realize that some of you are out there building empires. You want to trade 20, 30 accounts. So you're going to need to move beyond Take Profit Trader. So here are some other ways and other prop firms out there that if you use code Clay, you'll get whatever the current best deals are. So it's a good win-win for everybody. You save money. You help ensure that the stream continues, which I'm assuming you enjoy the stream. So yeah, that is how you can help support the stream, moving forward. So I'm going to go ahead and call it good. On your way out, if you don't mind hitting that like button. We actually put up some nice likes. Do we have 6? Let's get 6 more for at least 350. But yeah, on your way out, hit that like button if you have not yet. Make sure, the only code I use, thank you, Tim. You think TPT will ever go over the 5 accounts? I don't know. Maybe. But again, if you have not yet, like I said, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Turn on notifications. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Usually I do show up early. So if you want to know exactly when I go live, then like I said, just turn on notifications and that'll help you out. So what is the code again? What? My friend. And it's got to be all caps, too. Code Clay, all caps. That is the code. Thank you, Carlos. You're going to love futures, by the way, Carlos. You're going to view it. So, all right, everybody. Take care. On your way out, like I said, hit that. Hey, 360 likes. Very nice. That's good stuff. Yeah, 40% off and then no activation fee. Yeah, that's the deal on Take Profit Trader. That code Clay gets you. Again, 40% off and then $0 activation fee. So, all right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. We started off a little rough with the internet thing, but the refresh worked out just fine. So there we go. So everybody have a good one. I'll see you back tomorrow. Take care. And what is even today? Wednesday? Yeah. All right. So tomorrow's not Friday. All right. See everybody back on Thursday. Have a good one.